Yeah, I'll go for your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of holes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Can't put on no show.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'll go for your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of holes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Run the track.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back. Took a little weekend off in Manchester. And yeah, we're back to losing. But like we said, who expected anything else? I don't know how to feel about that scoreline. I really don't know, because I thought this was where the piping was going to begin. And we only lost 1-0. For some reason, that is a positive. But the way we played, the lineup, everything else was not. It was fucking embarrassing. Somehow we managed to make a 1-0 loss to City feel like a 4 or a 5-0 loss. But yeah, we will get into all of that. We'll get into the latest around Mason Mount, our favourite little saga. We'll get into that as well. I see a couple Arsenal fans in here moaning about the chance to have Mason Mount on their team. We'll get into everything surrounding that situation in this stream. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification button as well if you want to be the first to know whenever we release any new content. I'm going to do a video on these topics as well. And yeah, what else? Check out Jerseys FC, best affordable football kits. The link is in the description below. Check out Flawless's tune. Check out Neil's tune, all in the description below as well. And yeah, let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see what everybody is saying. Need to scroll back up. Jeff, shush. Big up Shivrenda saying justice for Vinicius. I saw that shit. They're going to drive Vinnie out of La Liga. And as much as I'd love it to be to Chelsea, it's not going to be that way. But Real Madrid need to protect that brother a whole lot more than they've been doing. Because they could be running their own justice for Vinnie campaign, and they'd be getting so much, not clout, but so much support for the player. But they're not doing it. They're leaving Vinnie out to dry. La Liga's done fuck all to help him. Madrid's done fuck all to help him. The guys apparently lodged 9 separate complaints, and they've all been ignored by La Liga. It gets to a point where if this keeps happening, well, I say it keeps happening. There's like a week or two left of the season. Vinnie needs to make a stand, whether that's leaving Real Madrid, whether that's walking off the pitch and refusing to come back on, and the players need to back him as well. There needs to be a lot more support for him. And he's just being left to dry. So that's a bit shit. Well, what was that comment? I have a feeling Chelsea's going to beat us 3-1 at Old Trafford. Get off the weed, bro. Whatever loud you're having, I want some. I want some. Give me your dealer's number if you think we're bagging 3 goals and winning a game. Our season is finished. Our season is done. That is our last point at Forest is it. And actually, tell a lie. Because now Newcastle only need a draw in their last game. And I think they have a game in hand too. Because if that's the case and they play players on the beach, we might have a bit of hope. Yeah, if they draw today, they've got top 4 in the bag. So hopefully they play a rotated side at the bridge. But City played a rotated side at the bridge. I'm not at the bridge, at the Etihad yesterday, and we decided to outstink that lineup. So, yeah, even a team on the beach is probably going to get a result against us. So what am I waffling about? Our season is done. Enjoy your 3 points. Any United fans that are in here, any Newcastle fans that are in here, and it is what it is. I can't lie. I am so close to not going United because I just can't be bothered for it, bruv. 2 trips up to Manchester in 4 days. That's like 2 8-hour trips. This weekend trip took so much out of me. So fucking much. I don't know if I can do it again. I really think I might just chill. I might just do a watch along and just fuck it off. I know I'm not going to sell my ticket as well. Nobody is going to that game. They're calling that game El Swervico because nobody's trying to go to that shit. I don't know if I'm going to go. I feel like I'm just going to fuck it off. Unless I can find someone who's going to travel and they bust me a free car ride, I'm probably fucking it off. I can't be arsed. The only thing that's tempting me to go is I'll link up with Said and Flawless again. That's it. Other than that, I can't be fucked for it. I really can't be fucked for it. None of these players can. So why should I? Why should I? It's all long. Big up to Kostios. Big up to Daniel. Big up to Warrior. Big up to Tom. Big up to all my people. Harris said, yeah, Badia Shield is now out for 4 months. The news just gets worse and worse. We get a new injury every fucking week. Every week. It's going to be Fofana next. Or Enzo. Or someone we actually want to see play football. Or Madueke. I don't want to be the guy to speak it into existence, but it's probably going to happen, innit? It's just dead. It's just dead. Big up to Poku saying Cole Palmer versus Aspi was like Bale v Maicon. I don't know what we were thinking putting Aspi at wing back at the fucking Etihad. I don't care if they're rotating. What are you doing, Lampard? And this is the thing that pissed me off more than any individual performance, than any like setup or anything like that. It was the fact that Lampard said these next 3 games are an opportunity for players to prove themselves to new manager. So why don't you fucking give some players some opportunities? Because I saw Sterling in the lineup again. I saw Havertz in the lineup again. Ruben's in the lineup and he's on his way to Aston Villa. The guy is an injury-prone midfielder. If he got an injury, that transfer is off. Simple as. Or Milan are going to become even more stingier than we know them to be. Aspi at right back. I know I hate a back 4 and everything, but what are we doing with that? Like, you could have just done a back 4 and put Chalobah at right back. Chalobah's been decent at right back the last few games. What are we doing with Aspi still in the lineup in fucking 2023? One of Gallagher and Ruben's got to play. I get it with the midfield injuries and all of that. But I don't know what Ruben's there. If it was Gallagher, Chukwuemeka, and Enzo, I would have been like, all right, at least you're giving fair opportunities to players. What's the point of Ruben and Gallagher being there? You brought Chukwuemeka back from the Under-20 World Cup to get 10 minutes. To get 10 fucking minutes. Are you being serious? Datro Fofana again gets fuck all game time. So I can watch Havertz stink it up as a striker again. And then you take him off and you put Pulisic up top. What's that all about? The brother makes no sense. And then he says he don't want to play Chukwuemeka because he has to look after his job. What job? You are leaving in 2 games. I preferably would rather it be now. But what job are you talking about? Where is even the quote? Because that pissed me off differently when I saw that. Give me a little set. Where is this? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Sorry about the comments. I'm just going off on a tangent. If you want to guarantee I read out your comments, super chat it. Here it is. You got to wait your time and have to understand. I want him to get minutes, but I have to think about my job. I thought he did well when he came on. What the fuck was he going to do with 10 minutes left? That's what I'd like to know. I thought he did well when he came on. He had, what, 4 touches? You have to think about your job. You are leaving next week. This time next week, you are no longer Chelsea manager. And you have given this guy fuck all opportunities. It's a joke. This manager is a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. What else everybody's saying? The day you do Shameless, should I put the relegation scenario during the Shameless stream? Leicester's not going to get relegated today, by the way. Thank God. Yeah, we'll run Shameless sometime this week. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get that sorted. We'll get that sorted. Man said do a watch along. I probably will. In fact, let me run a poll. Let me, like it's even going to change anything, but let me run a poll. Should I go to Manchester United? I probably will go to Manchester United. But I don't want to go. Should I suffer going to United away? Let me know. Let me know. Because, shit. How was the night out with Said? Lit night out. Lit night out. Started slow, but then it just went. It was a fucking madness. Like, I didn't get any sleep until I got back tonight. Neither did Ben. Neither did Ben. I don't know about Flawless and Side and all of that, but long weekend. Long weekend. It was worth the trip, though. It was worth the trip. Because the game was not. The game was... And this is why I can't be asked to go United. Because I'm not staying there for a night out. If I go United, I'm going there on the day. I'm coming straight back. It's long. DK, shush. DK, shush. Flawless, again, that's one of the only reasons why I'm going. Oh, shit. Melon wants a ticket. DM me. Why didn't you stay in Manchester? Costs too much to stay up there. It'll be more than just the 2 trips there and back, so it's just not worth it. Plus, what am I doing up there for 3 days? It's nothing. There's nothing. Don't worry about Benny's injury. I've been reassured that we have a centre-back with 15 EPL starts that has injury problems himself. That will be our saviour. If that's Colwill, that is unbelievable, bro. But we will talk about it. Big up Side saying, look, yo, Lewis, they're on my case about Saturday night. No snitching. My guy. My guy. Like, what happens in Manchester stays in Manchester. You already know. Big up, brother. It was good to see you, though. It was really good to see you. We had a good night. He could play for Fafana over Kai. Yeah, he could, but he wouldn't. He'll play Havertz again on Thursday. And he'll probably play Sterling again. And he'll play another meaty midfield. And what's the point? Oh, there's a super chat. DK said Lewis got all the Manny girls makeup in his face. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. But thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, man. I really need to screen my pictures before I put them up. Because what an hell. Well, depends how you look at it. Depends how you look at it. Tyler, yes, they do. Yes, they do, brother. Manchester's fucking crazy. Didn't you say United's away is the worst away ground you've been in? Not the worst. Probably the worst top 6 one. But it's not the worst. The worst is Everton. That's why they need to fuck off and get out of this league. Crystal Palace. Then it might be United. It might actually be one of the worst. Oh, shit. Wait, is everybody saying yes? You psychopaths. Motherfuckers. You man really want me to go through this shit. Why'd you leave the street? I panicked, bruv. I panicked. I was like, shit, I'm getting cooked. What else is everybody saying? What else is everyone saying? I saw someone speak on Sterling. Bro, Sterling, he has had some stinky performances in a Chelsea shirt this season. But fucking hell, Sunday might be the worst of the lot. That brother was playing against us. And I know, like, he got into the right positions for chances and all of that. Is that not the same shit we slander Timo Werner for? Is it not the same shit we slander Havertz for every fucking week? Like, the fact is, Sterling was atrocious. 1v1, I didn't even get gassed. I already know he's not scoring. He did get a bit unlucky with one of them being cleared off the line, but he should have done better with some of the other passages of play. In possession, this brother cannot beat a man to save his life. Pause. Positional awareness is non-existent. Very, very easy to man mark. When he's on the ball, he makes stinky decisions. Bruv, that guy just... Why are you playing him? What are you playing him for, man? It was probably because it was City away and, you know, we probably wanted to play and all of that. Or did he even want to play? Because you got to give a guard of honor to the team you left for more game time and to be the main man and all of this crap. Sterling was pathetic yesterday. Havertz was pathetic yesterday. But I'm used to that with him. I'm used to that. Brother got a foul, 2 offsides, and a yellow in 15 minutes. All you needed was a big chance missed, and you have Havertz bingo completed in record time. Gallagher, Ruben, whatever. Ruben weren't that bad, to be fair. Ruben weren't that bad. He looked like he was trying to showcase what he has to both Chelsea and to AC Milan. I didn't think he was too bad. Enzo didn't have anybody around him. Lewis Hall was probably our best forward. That guy loves the game at the Etihad. Fair play to him. Created 2 good chances for us. One for Aspi, one for Conor Gallagher in the first half. That was about it. Silva, Fofana, poor for the first goal. Chalobah was all right. Didn't really have any big shaky moments. It was just mid. It was just so mid. Kepa wasn't bad, to be fair. Kepa wasn't bad. My only issue with Kepa is, bro, can this guy just move the ball a bit faster? Anytime Kepa gets the ball, he'll grab it, he'll hold on to it for about 10-15 seconds, and the chance to transition is gone. All from the goalkeeper. And he does that every game, and it pisses me off to no end. It's like, bro, can you just do that once? Once, get the ball and just release. Find a player. But I don't know what to expect from a team that's on the beach. And an idiot manager. I don't know what to expect. Oh, DK, do a scope. I ain't taken. That ship sailed. About a month and a bit ago. But, yeah. That's what I was saying. It wasn't that deep. I just move in silence. Well, I say move in silence. I fucking didn't on the weekend. But, yeah. What else is everyone saying? Sterling loves not scoring. Facts. Big facts. Another one saying, don't go. I'm with you. I shouldn't tell Jan that anyone can beat this Lampard. Oh, she already knew that. Like, after the Arsenal game, she realised how shit we are. Just the jarring thing is, it felt like City gave us our best opportunity to get something from that game. But because of our fucking lineup, we just threw it straight back in City's face. Like, no, we don't need a win. We don't need a draw. There you go. Have your 3 points. Celebrate. The fuck was that lineup, man? 2 more games, man. 2 more games, and Lampard is done. Lampard is done. And just forget about this shit. Forget about this fucking bollocks. But yeah, Alvarez's goal was shady. Silva gave him way too much space. Way too much space. Fofana was also very sloppy with the pass. It's on the pair of them, if we're being honest. Kepa can't do anything about that, if we're being honest. It's on Silva and Fofana. Silva's been a little bit shaky the last few games. Gotta call it what it is, but it's not like it means anything. When the season was worth something, Silva was one of our best players. He's gone on the beach same way everybody else has. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Like, why would you take any of this shit serious? Our manager isn't serious. Our players aren't serious. Top 4 hasn't been a target since Tuchel got sacked. Fair play for staying with your head up until Lampard came in. Hopefully Poch plays Colwill over Koulibaly now Badiashiel's injured. Have to see in pre-season. It's way too speculative for right now. Way too speculative. Yeah, Santiago, she's gone, but best of luck to her and all of that. Best of luck in your future endeavours and all of that. Yeah, Isaiah, I'm with you, bruv. That's again why I'm not sure whether I'm going on Thursday. Because it's not even going to be a good game. It'll probably be a draw. No, it's not. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. What am I talking about? We're not drawing. We're not drawing. 6 more days. 6 more days and this shit is done. This shit is done. Attila, bro, I am this close to getting rid of vibes. I'm this close to just muting the word from my comments. Because it's just fucking long. Fucking long. Aspi suffering like he's doing the bleep test 10 minutes into the game. Bro, I love Aspi. That has to be his last appearance in a Chelsea shirt. Please, just go off into the sunset. Leave with your legacy intact. We'll always love you. But it's painful watching that guy, man. It's painful. Cole Palmer was taking the fucking piss out of him. He just hit the ball and run round him. It was so fucking painful, bruv. Fucking long, man. Dead. But we started him. I would have rather seen Chalobah at right back. That's it. Just play the best players. Either play players that are in good form or players that have something to prove. Not players that are potentially leaving or have been shit. Havertz should not be playing. Fucking Sterling shouldn't be playing. Ruben shouldn't be playing. I'd rather protect him with a transfer coming round. We kind of have to play Gallagher, so it is what it is. Who else? Kepa, Mendy. I wouldn't play either of them, to be honest. I'd play Betlinelli for the next 2. Yeah, and play Fofana. Play the Fofanas. Give Chukwuemeka a fucking run out for once. That would be nice. That would be nice. Just useless. Just useless. Lisa, now would be good if you go to the game. I don't think I'd be going out if I go Thursday. Because it's a Thursday night. Who goes out on a Thursday? It's just a bit dead. Just a bit dead. Nah, Yazan, you can't hate Aspi's face. That guy's done too much for us. He shouldn't be playing, but like I'll always speak on Aspi with respect. I'll always speak on Aspi in a good way. It is what it is. He's just got to go, and it's fine. Like, age has caught up with you. It is what it is. I have no anger towards you. No anger towards you at all. So what? It's Chukwuemeka. All right, cool. Bless for that. I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Mo, he's going to Dinishan. He's going to play Havertz again. He's going to play Havertz again. No point even being angry about it. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Just before I send the link out to the panel, it's time for a lot of people's favorite part of the stream, the Mason Mount updates. And it turns out that Arsenal have serious interest in him. They want to add more creativity in an advanced position, which has fueled their pursuit of Mason Mount. This has come from David Ornstein. Very reliable source for football in general, especially Premier League, but even more reliable for Arsenal. He's also added that there is strong competition from Liverpool and United, while Chelsea will make a final push to extend his contract. Can't lie, it would be funny to see a Rice, Jorginho and Mount midfield after all the years of warring between our fans about the 3 of them. And it's interesting to see how this develops, because now Arsenal want him, Liverpool, United. There has been talks of Bayern Munich and other clubs abroad being interested in him. I would rather sell abroad, but when there's 1 year left, you don't really have a lot of choices in the matter. If Bayern Munich come in for him, I think that's where our priority should be, because we do still have a choice over who we sell to. But it all depends on what Chelsea want more. Do they just want him gone for the most amount of money? Or do we want to protect ourselves and not have him go to a rival club, potentially do well, and have to deal with the fallout? Now, I don't mind Mount leaving. You guys already know that. I've said he's not a game-changing player for us. He's not like a Hazard or someone that you have to keep at all costs. I don't think he's like a De Bruyne who has the potential to be a generational talent. I think he could be a very good player. That's it. But I just don't really see that happening with us right now. I feel like he's been regressing. I don't think he would flop at Arsenal, though. And I also think Poch would get more out of him. But the overarching factor of all of that is the contract. He has to re-sign, and he is not going to re-sign. So we have to get rid. See what clubs come in for him. If a club abroad comes in for him, that should be our priority. But I could see Mount wanting the Arsenal move. Again, it does feel a bit weird with the whole proper Chelsea narrative and all of that, but I could see him wanting Arsenal. It means he doesn't have to leave London. It means he could play with some of his closest friends, and like Declan Rice, because he's probably going there as well. I think he's their number one target. And getting Mount and Rice together would appeal to the pair of them to making them both want that move. Because they both wanted that to happen at Chelsea. Now that's going to happen at Arsenal instead. Hell, if anything, I think Mount could start. With Xhaka leaving, he's likely to play in Xhaka's position. I don't know how well he could do there, but I don't think he's going to be completely stinky for them. Ideally, he goes abroad, but if he wants to stay in England, we're going to have to firm it because we have to get rid of him. We need to get rid of Mason Mount if he's not going to re-sign. It's just, if he's going to go to an English club, make sure you find the club that's paying the most money. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care at all. Let me know what you guys are saying, though. Sterling wasn't bad. He just missed 2 chances. Nikoi, respectfully, I don't know what game you were watching, bro. Sterling was hideous. Sterling was fucking terrible, bro. And this is coming from a guy who has defended Sterling for most of the season. And has said he's needed time and everything. I would have gladly left him at Manchester after that performance. He was fucking awful, bro. The best thing he did was getting good positions 1v1. But Sterling is not the player I want 1v1 because he's not good at that. He wasn't good. He wasn't good at all. Proud to be a Geordie. I don't know why Johnny calls Potter a jellyfish. I don't know why. But there's a lot of things Johnny does that I don't understand. But big up to Johnny anyways. Big up. Selling Mount for 60 to 70 will be legendary. With 1 year left, yes. Definitely. Definitely. Using Mount to eat out of Arsenal's budget. Todd Bowley masterclass. Love to see it, bruv. Love to see it. Oh, it's just dead. 54% is saying yes to me going to United. You all are terrible. You all are terrible. You just want to see me suffer. You, man, just want to see me suffer. Just dead, bruv. The only thing Mount is his proper Mount. He's not proper Chelsea. Exactly. If he goes to Arsenal as well, says a lot. Says a lot. Although then again, going to Liverpool, United, or Arsenal says a lot. Because they're all our rivals. I would rather he goes abroad. I'd much rather he goes abroad. Sterling a back post poacher. I do agree with that, but like the lack of attributes that he has when he's not playing in that role is very alarming. Very alarming. Take Szoboszlai from Leipzig and Zaharin as backup. Once we sort out whatever's happening with him, yeah, I'm fine with that. It's on my birthday. Oh, it's on your birthday. Oh, fair play, bro. Well, I'll be there to wish you happy birthday. Well, if I'm here. Last chance to see Havertz v Maguire. Kill me. Just fucking kill me, bro. Because that is long. That is long. With that in mind, though, the link is going to go out. Just bear with me for a little sec. If you want to guarantee I don't miss your comment, hit the super chat button. Hit the super chat button. And yeah, let's see what everybody's saying. Let me see what everybody is saying. While I continue to think about whether I want to suffer through another to Manchester and back. Fuck's sakes. There we go. Again, I'll do this too much to myself, but I'm probably still going to end up fucking going. So I don't even know what I'm waffling about. Hurry up, man. Come. I think that is everybody. I think. Yes, my guys. Yes, guys.
Yes,
good.
I just need to say fuck Frank Lampard.
Yeah, you know what, Fez? Because this brother just constantly.
I got told he cares about the club. You know, that's what I got told. He cares about the club.
PR, man.
Oh my God.
This guy cares about nobody except his own PR, and he's just get
Yep.
out,
Just like most players in the Premier League, they don't care about clubs anymore. They care about their bank account.
Mm-hmm. It's just fucking jarring. This is again why I'm thinking I might just fuck off Thursday. I might just fuck it off and just
I
give
would.
myself.
I voted yes just to fuck with you, but I would fuck it off if I was you.
You just want to see me suffer.
Well, you know, you wouldn't be suffering. You'd be flawless there.
Yeah, because flawless defo is going to give me peace after United batter us.
You know,
No. But
before United,
I think it'd be a cool dude to hang around with. So
flawless is vibes. 100%.
Okay.
I haven't missed any
There you
games
go.
this season in the league. I think United will be the first one I'm going to miss.
I actually need to correct your reporting, and everybody else's reporting. It was reported that Vinnie may miss up to 4 to 5 months.
Oh, okay.
4 months.
Right,
May. It's not a yes, he is. So maybe we don't lose our shit until the report comes out and says exactly what it is.
I think it was he may miss 4 or he may miss 5, but definitely probably in that range.
No, it's a May, and the one I saw was from Nazar, and he hadn't been right about shit in months.
All I saw was Badia Shield 4 months, and it was just like,
so what's the problem? We have Caldwell coming. So
I was just about to say that.
A whole 15 EPL games. Yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, Alex. He's going to get injured within about two games as well. The rate off.
I'm not worried. I'm like Lewis. I'm going on vacation. We decided to go and have a vacation on Thursday.
Vacation?
So, yep. We're going on vacation,
bro.
man. We're going to go again to the islands because it's freaking tiring.
Well, are you talking about the ones off the coast there? Or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's not hurricane season yet, so.
No. I'll wait until Josh evacuates before next month. When Josh is running, that's when I was like, yep, cancel this. It's a funny local jokes, is it?
Hey, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Josh, what are you saying on the Man City game yesterday?
I mean, I think it was better than most people were expecting it to be. We definitely had some chances, some clear-cut chances, but of course we've got fuck stick up top, so
He's not even a
absolutely
stick, man. He's
absolutely
half a
nothing out of
stick.
that. Had a beautiful chance at the end with Pulisic and Asby banged it off. I guess it went off the. Did it go off the post or did it get cleared?
No, I
But,
think they cleared it.
Was it Pulisic that made that?
yeah, it was Pulisic.
I thought it was Hall, my
Well,
bad.
yeah, why would he have played more than 5 minutes in the last 5 weeks? But no big deal. Yeah, I mean, it was okay game. I mean, I think most people on Friday were like, "Oh, it's gonna be 6-0, 5-0, 4-5-0." It's like, I mean, we play them pretty much the same way every time. It's usually like a draw or 1-0 or, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, dude. I honestly could give a fuck less.
I will say we got lucky that City confirmed the title before that game. I feel like we would have lost by way more if they had something.
That's the thing. Like that's what's like funny about it, is they played some players that like that was. I'm fairly sure, I could be wrong, that was Sergio Gomez's first start of the season.
It was.
That
No,
was I think that was Calvin Phillips' first start of the season, first league start of the season, I should say. Like, it could have been embarrassing if they'd had Haaland, De Bruyne, and this, that, and the other.
It's go
Yeah, but
answer
all those guys came
calls.
on and they didn't do anything additional, really. So
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes to go, and just to end the game off.
I actually thought that we played better than them. We had better chances. And me and Scott arguing about yesterday about the defense, but I think I understood now. I went back and watched the stream, and I think I understood what Scott was saying. So, but I still blame what's his face Fofana individual mistake to consider goal, but otherwise we played fine.
yeah,
I just think City didn't care.
Even in Holland came at the last, whenever he came, they still didn't score, so you can hold that.
Yeah, the goal was weird because there was like everybody was out of position defensively. It's like Fofana missed a tackle, Thiago was way too high, Chalo was way the fuck up the field, not even. I don't know where the hell he was. It wasn't anywhere near where the back post was. But
that was my like defensive position, yes, but you cannot get into defensive position because you gave the ball away such a bad spot that you don't even have time to get in that position in the first place. Like you get caught in the possession so quick with everybody so high up the field. That was Lampard always the problem. And I think that's what Scott was trying to tell me. And I wasn't listening. But when you get caught, when you're pushing so high with Lampard system, you get caught with your pants down in transition all the time. And that's what's the problem. How I misunderstood what he was saying, I have no idea. But when Tuchel first came, he actually said it in a press conference. I looked at the Chelsea and how they play before under Lampard, and they get caught in a transition all the time. So that's what it was again. But don't get me, like, I understand the system is wrong, defensive structure is wrong, but Fofana should not even try to do that. He doesn't have to do it in one touch pass. He doesn't even have to do it with a two touch pass. Those are the ones that center backs are actually crying for the midfielders to not to do. So why would he do it? That was the confusing part. But, hey, we still have shit Sterling at the top, so and Kai Havertz.
That's the thing with Sterling. When you come out of that game, you're like, he was at the center of everything we did offensively, but then again, he wasn't really that good. So it's a confusing thing with Sterling, isn't it?
It's the same thing that we criticize the likes of Werner and Havertz for. Good positioning and everything. Fuck all application.
In Mesa, you know that pass from Enzo? What a ball!
I know, man. Like, unbelievable. Like, they're just some of the fucking balls that are wasted on. I mean, listen, I'll say it this year because he's there. It's on him. But yeah, some of the passing was just perfect.
Nobody wants to fuck you, Fatur. Shut up.
Alex, shut up, man. Fuck you, man.
To be honest, the team that we put out there, and we can also say we put out our C team. And
Should
if
you
we
prove
put
your
a C team,
fingers?
we put a C team, and we have.
No, we didn't. No, sorry, we didn't put our
City,
team.
I'm plus City put our C team for a reason. We put our C team for no reason.
No,
No,
for
we
a reason
didn't.
as well.
No,
We
no,
have
no,
a
we
lot of
didn't put a C
injuries.
team. Sorry, we didn't put a C team.
That's
Oh,
our
shit.
that's our team.
Shit.
Team.
I was
Yeah,
going
we
to say
look at
that three of
Sterling,
those centre
Havertz,
backs.
Enzo, Silva, Fafana,
Yeah,
Kepa.
Aspilicueta is
say
automatic
you've got
starter for Chelsea.
Yeah,
your first
Chilwell,
choice
That's two
left
injuries.
back is automatic
One at a
starter.
time,
Scott,
people.
stop.
we
Bro,
also put. we
Man
also
said C
put-
team. We're
but
seeing guys for City that don't start. I told you earlier, Sergio Gomez, first league start. Phillips, first league start. These are guys that have played regularly for us as starting
It's
this
not
game.
a
Let's
fault
not
that
act like
Phillips was half a season
cool.
injured.
Let's not act like this is our main team. Like that. This isn't what we put out most weeks. By the way,
This is
Yeah,
not
but
what
you-
we put out most weeks, man.
Yeah, but Scott,
What
you
do
can
you
argue
mean?
the
Injury.
majority.
How many games have we been asking for Sterling, Havertz to be dropped? They start most weeks.
How many
Enzo's
times
our
we've been
only
asking
starter.
not to
Hang
get
on,
Reece James?
I'm finishing.
God.
I'm finishing this. You wanna come at me? We've got Enzo starts most games. Gallagher starts most games under Lampard. The back three start most games. Goalkeeper starts most games. It's our fucking wing backs are the only difference. And Loftus-Cheek. Oh, some C team. Fuck off with this
No,
nonsense C team bullshit. We got pammed.
I didn't say
Where's
C
C
teams.
team?
We had important players missing. Nobody said C teams.
Yes, they did.
That was the original comment, though.
Oh, never mind.
I mean,
Yeah,
you could
I'm
argue the
going.
majority of our talent was sitting on the bench yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, like Frank has gone back and forth from a 3 to a 4 like every other game. So it's not like we've consistently done anything under Lampard. I mean, you got all of our wingers on the bench. You got your probably. I mean, I don't know what he was doing. It is what it
Madueke
is.
looked lively when he came
Was
on.
that a C team in the FA Cup as well then? Because I'm gonna pull it back.
Yeah, the FA Cup. Come on, look at the team.
Hey, we don't have a C team. The whole team is an F team
Mount,
because
Gallagher,
we failed this
Jorginho,
year. So.
Koulibaly, Kepa again.
Who would have known Madueke would have played well when he came on? He's only been our best attacker the last 3 games.
I know.
Well,
I
not
will
not
I
Frank.
right across
disagree
the
with
six.
that. He wasn't.
You can disagree all you what.
I know. He
Yeah.
wasn't the best attacker.
I mean, he did put a beautiful ball across the 6 like 2 minutes after coming on, and absolutely nobody there.
The last few games he played, he's been the best attacker to me, in my opinion.
He's been the best attacker. The bar is low. The bar is on the floor.
I don't care about the ball. All I
I'm
said was he's been
agreeing
the
with
best
you.
attacker.
I'm 100% agreeing with you. That's my point.
It's like it's like people trying to break down my argument to say I'm wrong. He's been our best attacker.
He has. My point is more to Alex. Like, two things can be true at the same time. Like, he can be underwhelming and yet be our best attacker at the same time. It's because
But he ain't
all of
been
our-
That's fair.
To me, he ain't been underwhelming. But his talent, we need a fucking number 9. Somebody that knows how to actually
We've seen it. We've seen the lineup, dude.
go into
that's
the box.
Cup one. That's the FA Cup.
Is that the dude who cost Arsenal the title on my screen right now?
Why are people acting like Jorginho, like we miss Jorginho? We don't miss him. What the fuck he would have did? He don't
He was
score.
5
Nobody
points
was
away.
said that. Why you think that? There's no one ever said that here. It's
Like
just
what does Jorginho do that we missing? I'm confused.
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing.
No one is arguing.
Most of
Jimmy,
our
Jimmy, I
fan
think
base
you're-
has brain damage.
Jimmy, I think you're dead right about Noni, though. He absolutely needs a 9 to get the best out of him.
He
I mean,
needs
there's-
look at the ball.
The ball he did yesterday, it requires a 9 to be in the box, and I don't know
9.
where the fuck
But
Havertz was, but
not only that, but Josh, some of those crosses that he put in that the keeper actually gets, a number 9 would be a threat coming across. So the keeper wouldn't know. So with no 9, it looked like just a shitty cross. But if a 9 is actually there being a threat, a keeper has to make a decision. So now his pass is more of a threat. With no 9 there, it just looked like just an errant pass to nobody.
Jimmy, there's the whole situation with how many times we've been saying, even with James going in the right side, the crosses in the back in the box is never accomplished because there's nobody yet to be found in there.
That's pointless.
Look, it's people don't get it, but it's automatic in your brain. When you're not good with your feet in the tight spaces, you're gonna look for the exit. You're gonna look for the position on the field where you're gonna feel more comfortable. And every time you're gonna look for the Kai Havertz in the box, you're not gonna find him because he's not good in the possession with the ball. He's gonna drift wide because it's more time for him to be on the ball. So like you need the one, you need the 9 that can be okay without trying to control the ball with one shot. Like the ball comes in the box, place your foot right angle, and just deflect the ball into the net. You
And
don't need to.
But
see what I'm
no,
saying?
but my point is, I'm not gonna take away from a player, especially a young player, who's actually doing the right thing because he has a fuckhead for a striker. The moves he make, the dribbling past 2 and 3 people, and then his cross coming in and getting snagged by the keeper because there's no 9 there. He did nothing wrong, as far as I'm concerned. He did his job. Now, when you look back at it, people be like, "Oh, there's no end product." Yes, end product. If there was somebody there to be, you know what I mean? Like, of course, there's no end product. Like, what he's supposed to do once he make those moves, you do it natural. I'm gonna get the ball across. In actuality, if we had an actual living striker, he would be a threat to come across, to deflect it back across. Who knows? But it's literally no one there. Like, look at Enzo yesterday. Enzo got the ball, broke forward. It was 1 on 70. It was literally no fucking body up front. He literally put his hands up like, hello, anybody, somebody, anybody. Fucking horrible. Our attack is horrible.
I've been screaming for that kind of switch of plays a long time ago. But that's not what I'm talking about with Madueke. Madueke has a possessions when he could use when he's actually can find the number 9 in the box. Like somebody will help him. I agree with you. He needs somebody like that. I'm talking about when he tries to dribble like the freaking, like I already give that example. When you pull on the cat behind his neck and the tail at the same time, separate ways, the cat loses how you say it, turning signal, and you put him in front of the wall, he's gonna keep running into the wall. That's what I think sometimes Madueke does. He runs dribbles against none, like no reason for him to go dribble, be safer. Don't lose the possession.
He's a young player. He's gonna make
that's what I
mistakes.
said. That's what I'm saying. That he's a young player.
Okay, but I mean that's I mean, if you want to be hypercritical, yeah, but he's still a young player with no striker.
I'm not saying,
and not even nobody to even overlap.
Jimmy, like, I wasn't putting him on my scope as a target practice, man. I'm not saying he's not.
I think for what he's working with, he's doing way better than people give him credit for. He has no striker and no right back, and no right back, no right wing back, no nothing. He's basically on the island.
And no manager. I agree with you.
And no manager.
I'm just saying, I was challenging his decision within the game. I'm not challenge his next football future.
I mean, it's hard. With what he's up against, I think he's playing great. That's just me.
Also, that's fine for his age. That's what I'm saying. It's fine for his age. But hold on. Before you go, Scott, let me. Can you bring Moya's comment? Here's Alec anti-Nigerian agenda finally coming out. Moya, you freaking fake. The only anti-Nigerian thing it's you. You fake Nigerian.
You're the only Nigerian.
You didn't even have an accent. You don't even have an accent, man.
Yeah, you talk like a West Virginian, man. You got Nigerian.
Just come down from those mountains.
Big up Moyo. Big up
Moyo. Big up Dinishan.
Fuck you, Moyo.
Wait. Big up Dinishan saying if Fat Frank beats Ten Hag, he needs to be sacked. Well, he won't be beating Ten Hag.
Yeah, don't worry. He won't be beating Ten Hag. Y'all can relax.
And big up Rigo Park saying 3 games left. Safety. Why Aspi? Why Ruben? Why drop Madueke? Why not Chukwuemeka? Why not let Poch assess young signings by playing them?
Because he didn't want it to be. He didn't want us to lose 10-0.
I was going to say
us to lose 10-0. That's why.
No, I can tell you why. Because he's a prick. He only cares about himself.
No, because he's a fucking terrorist. That's what it is.
No, exactly that as well.
Lose 10-0. He left that whole right side open like a pussy's legs.
I was gonna say, like, he does not give a fuck about this club. Only cares about himself. He's thinking about his next job. That's all he's thinking
he's
about.
That's what he should think of.
He said it. I think he kind of said
Yeah,
it.
he did. He did. He said it because he's a cunt. He's thinking about
And
his
I'm
job.
thinking like, did he? I'm thinking like, was that a Freudian slip?
No,
That's what I thought.
because someone said, "Oh, that might be fake." So I went and listened to the press conference. It's about halfway
no, he
through the
said
press
it.
conference.
What did he say?
Bring the quote up. I can't remember the exact quote. He was like, someone asked him about Chukwuemeka.
He here to
like,
look
why-
after his job.
He has to look for his job.
Jimmy, by the way,
He's
did
not
you
playing Chukwuemeka to protect his job.
No, it gets
Yeah,
worse than
what
that. by the way.
job?
Did you hear what he said before that? Did anyone watch the press conference or listen to
About
it? Like,
Oh, I
Chukwuemeka?
don't listen to that shit. No.
bro.
Yes.
I was gonna say it gets worse than this. What he said before this as well is he basically went, in my career I didn't get. He said something about in my career I had to deal with struggles, so you have to deal with struggles when it comes to minutes for a young player or something like that. He then said, to be fair, I'm not the first manager that hasn't given him minutes. Classic Frank Lampard push on to the blame onto other people. Then said this bullshit. Fuck Frank Lampard, man. As a manager.
Frank Lampard he's
a
I don't care.
cunt.
Y'all can tell me, it's Frank the player and Frank the manager. No, it's one fucking person to me, man. Fuck that. You
really think
purposely
he's not
fucking
running
with
his
these
legs?
players.
I said it before and I'll say it again. This man took all of the arrogance of Jose Mourinho with nothing to back it up. None of the accolades at all. He's worse than Brendan Rodgers in terms of arrogance. At least Brendan Rodgers can hold the treble at Celtic and has a few things here and there. This man's done fuck all in his career and has this arrogance. Fuck him.
Yeah, he does have a piece of fucking arrogance.
Lampard is cooked for those comments, bro.
Yeah, but can I say real quickly about this comment? He doesn't say I have to think about my next job, all right? He has to think about my job, which is to try to win the game. That's his job.
Yeah,
To try
and
to
try not
manage
to
win the
lose 10
game.
zeros.
And so
Yeah.
by throwing Barney right in,
we're not saying he said think about his next
is to still win games, right? Unless they told him, hey, we don't
Listen,
care.
if you
play
get
whoever, like.
Josh, I'm with you on that too. I'm not buying it. I don't give a fuck. Frank Lampard said exactly what needs to be said. Some players just think that they are like the automatic starter for top Real Madrid teams when they have freaking finished the graduation after the Cup. I don't care, Scott. He's 18 years old. Fuck him. He cannot be started in the play.
Fuck him. Why would you not play him? It's wasted time.
Fuck this.
What do you mean, fuck him? It's wasted time.
No. Then, Alex, answer me this. Why did he perform better than every other midfielder bar Enzo when he came on? Why the fuck you playing Loftus-Cheek who's leaving?
Because the other ones were
No.
running for
Answer me that.
70 minutes and that guy just came fresh when the other team is tired. That's why.
Midfielder that played.
And why did we stop him shouting?
Sit down, man. He played for 5 minutes, man. He played 5 minutes better than
and was better than every other midfielder bar Enzo.
Yeah,
so
so he should be automatic starter then.
Give him fucking minutes, man. That's what I'm asking for.
I ain't giving him shit, man.
He should be getting minutes.
I just hates the youth players.
He should be giving minutes, man.
Why are you anti-Chukwuemeka? I'm confused.
I'm not anti-Chukwuemeka.
You just said you're not giving him any minutes. Why?
Just to piss off Scott. He want me to suffer
every single time. Anytime.
This guy wanted us. This guy wanted Chelsea fans to be suffer for the season. I want his vein to pop in his forehead.
He's going with his bullshit.
Right now.
He's going with his bullshit. This fucking nonsense. Why is it whenever Jimmy, anyone brings up Chukwuemeka or Madueke, you instantly try and cook them for no fucking reason? What's the point?
What?
You're just being a cunt. That's what you're just being a cunt.
This agenda-based analysis needs to stop.
That was only just because Scott wanted us to stop early. You will never let that go, I swear. Oh my gosh.
That's why. There you go.
No, but on a serious note, like my whole thing is if you're gonna give him like 5-10
you will pop your vein at the end of the season.
Wait.
Out of it.
Guys, it's like if we're gonna give him 5-10 minutes, what the fuck did we bring him from the World Cup for?
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to say.
Exactly. You held him back. Play the kid. Fuck what Alex is talking about. Play the kid.
You know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah, no, he's got to start first. Well, I said that for Sunday and he didn't start.
Ruben is going to AC Milan.
Yeah, exactly. So why not play Chukwuemeka?
Injury prone. One injury, he's not going anywhere anymore.
Who?
Why are you playing him? Ruben. That brother is injury prone as fuck, and he's about to get a move, and he actually wants to move.
Why
and we're
the
gonna
fuck
Isn't
give
it
him the game.
Madueke is the
Aspilicueta
injury
right wing
prone
back as
too?
well, when we all know he's done? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Madueke's apparently injury prone as well. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Ruben's leaving. You want to protect that
Oh
transfer.
my word!
To be fair,
Like,
I
if
thought
Madueke was going, I'd say don't play him either.
to be honest, I thought Ruben is the only midfielder so far that's clicked with Enzo on the pitch. I can't lie.
He did look
Yep,
good.
that's a
He did
damn
look
shame
good.
too. But you're right. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, the few times he has, they
It's because
actually.
Cheek's not a bad player, like everyone makes out. That's why.
I know, man. That's like the biggest running narrative about the kid in general is that people just like think he's a bum for whatever
Yeah, he's
reason.
a good player. Like,
Yeah, he's not like a world beater, but he's absolutely a top.
And but
level
Josh, you know what
player.
pissed me off about that too? People act like every player on your team has to be fucking world class.
Yeah,
Moya,
I
you
know.
shut your mouth,
off.
Moya. You.
Like
You're
Loftus
keeping,
Cheek is a
Is
good enough player to
Chukwuemeka from
be a
Nigeria?
squad
I
player
thought
for
he's
fucking
English.
Chelsea.
and
I agree, 100%,
you're keeping like 23, 25 players. Like the large majority of them are not going to be world class. Like, I mean, outside of maybe your 11 or 12 guys, and even that, you're talking about maybe 2 or 3 that are actual world class in that group. So
even then,
Yeah,
Josh, even then, he fills in
it's
the
been a
different
running.
positions.
Yeah, it's just been a running narrative since he's been here because we had, when we lose, people got to point a finger at somebody. So,
All right, so, let me
yeah.
explain. Since Scott already vein kind of went away from his forehead, let me explain what I meant. What I meant, there's a proper procedure with every team. The youngsters wait for their time and they get odd minutes. That's all I was saying. And Frank Lampard is right about that. You can't put the young players. And then what if we lose 10-0? Who's going to be answering those questions? Lampard. He has to think about himself
what ifs?
too.
What ifs? What
Yeah.
if they go out and put together a masterclass though? What about that? What if? Why is everything always got to be a negative with this fucking team? Take a chance. That's what everybody else do. Brighton pick their young players and they fucking play them. And guess what they discover? Oh my gosh, we have a gym. You know how they know? Because they fucking played him. They played him. This is the time now where the games they literally do the results literally do not matter. Play the fucking kids. If they go out and it's 3-4-0 in the early, then you can pull them and settle the game and save face. But play Chukwuemeka.
Jimmy,
Play Chukwuemeka, play fucking Mudryk, play Madueke. There's no reason for fucking Sterling to be playing all these minutes. No reason. Okay, Sterling scored 2. Bring him back. You scored 2, I'm bringing you back the next game. That's without a doubt. I can't.
Jimmy, I agree with you. If you would have told me play Chukwuemeka versus that player, I will say yes. I'm not debating that. That's not what I'm saying. Like, it's when you bring in conversation into why he gets this. Only thing I was trying to explain is what Lampard meant by what he said. But I'm apparently I can't because I don't like young players.
But this is my problem with that, Alex. That's what you think he meant. And you give him too much credit because what has he done to prove that he know what the fuck he talking about? Nothing.
Oh.
I don't care what he went through as a player. Okay. He went through a lot as a player. The things he's done and went through as a player, you would think it would make him a good manager. But guess what? It hasn't. So fuck what he been through as a player. That don't mean he know how to manage players. Chukwuemeka needs some playing time. I don't care if he was on the field for 30 seconds. He looked better than everybody else for the 5 minutes he was there. He deserved time. He deserved time to play the kid. Play him. It's nothing. What's the worst that could happen? He could have a bad game. Like who? Cover? What's the worst could happen? He could have a bad game. Like who? Aspilicueta? You want me to keep going? What's the worst? He could have a bad game. Like who? Thiago fucking Silva? What's the difference if a young player have a bad game if our best players are having shit games? I'd rather watch a young player stink it up than watch Silva the fucking ball get turned over and then he looking around like he looking for his fucking wife.
At least you know them young players are going to try as well. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's better than the same shit every week that we already know.
How am I speaking English? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you play him instead of somebody. Don't just say like, "Oh, he needs to play." Tell me who you want him to play against.
He should have played his
Anybody in the midfield. Take off Gallagher.
Ruben or Gallagher?
Ruben, either one of them. It don't matter. Put Chukwuemeka in.
Ruben.
Even Davide Fofana
you need to
Kai
protect
Havertz.
him.
Yeah, to
number
even
one,
start Kai
Fofana,
Havertz is a joke. And put Fofana on the bench. Put him in the game.
Exactly.
We already know that Kai Havertz is shit. He's been shit. He's gonna be shit for now. I don't give a fuck what he do when he leave. Play Fofana. Oh, my mission is to win the game. Not keep playing Kai Havertz. No, it's not.
Jimmy, do you know what pisses me off more as well when it comes to especially Fofana and Chukwuemeka? And this isn't on Lampard. I'm not putting this on Lampard. This is on the board. For Fofana, you had the chance to loan him out to one of two clubs when you brought him in. Both Nice and Galatasaray put in loan offers. He didn't go out on loan. Chukwuemeka had the chance to go to the Under-20s World Cup and be playing and be the captain. Because I think, am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. He was the captain.
He was the captain.
Had the chance to play game time. You kept them back. You kept them at this club for no fucking reason to give him a combined total of about 400 minutes. What was the
Even saying
fucking...
that, Scott, it didn't Aston Villa when we brought him, want to loan him back for the season, and we said no, we want him immediately. Why didn't?
Oh, if he did that as well, brilliant.
That's what I mean. We could have loaned him back.
That was all. Like, what if when he got into training? I mean, he played under two different free managers this year, two managers. I don't know if he was there when Tuchel was there, but
yeah, he was there with Tuchel. Remember, Tuchel convinced him to come.
They all watched him train, and clearly none of them thought he was ready to play. And I don't understand. I get everyone's point, like, hey, the season's over. Give these guys like a little bit of burn. But had those guys played and we lost 6-0 yesterday, I know it doesn't matter, but would we be saying, oh, well, he played the young guys, so we're expecting to lose 6-0? Or would you want to try
but why we get to work on the worst case scenario?
But no,
that's
but
the worst case scenario. What if they would have got 6-0?
Worst case or best case scenario, if we had given opportunities to players who hadn't been given a lot of opportunities this season and we had lost by a worse scoreline, people would have taken it a lot better.
Exactly. And especially if they're out there trying. If they're trying.
I am sure of it. If we had put the likes of Fofana, Chukwuemeka in there, and let's say we lost by 2 or 3, we would have said at least we gave the young guys some experience. There's 2-3 games left. It doesn't really mean that much. I hope they develop and I hope they get better. But no, we saw the same players that we know what we're getting out of them. And it just takes everything out of the game. It's like we know what's going to happen anyway.
You know what's going to be funny? When the fourth manager comes and he still will do what everybody else
well, that's the thing.
We don't expect them to play next season. This is what y'all like. Y'all making it seem like we're
saying like we have targets right now. There's nothing. Next season there will be targets.
I'm not talking about targets.
If you don't expect him to play for us next season, why do you care if he plays for us now? It doesn't do us any good.
Because it's called development.
Well, then he'll develop next year on loan somewhere. He's not developing with us.
No. It's called do you know what giving a player? You ever listen to a player interview and they talk about getting their first few minutes, getting those valuable minutes? You ever hear it? You ever hear them talk about it? This is not me who never played professional. I'm talking about professionals. You ever hear professionals talking about getting those minutes? How valuable it was for them, even if it was a little bit.
Okay, but if you want to talk about development, look at a guy like Savić, who actually did go on loan and then had an absolute incredible game yesterday for Italy, smacked Andre Santos and the Brazilian team. He played a year on loan. That's how you get experience. That's how
that's what Chukwuemeka should be at right now.
Wait.
That's what he should be.
No, wait, I get what you're saying.
Then he shouldn't be with us.
I'm talking about under 20s England. That's what he should be playing in that tournament.
England's U20 team. He can still join that team. You know that, right?
He should be there now.
They're in the middle of the World Cup. Or whatever.
In the middle. What's it, another week? I mean, it just started.
He should be there now.
Wait, Josh. So he's still in the squad then?
Yeah, he's only going to
still join up with the team. I mean, Frank said that the other day. Like, hey, we want to keep.
We be all what fuss. He's not playing, so we're wasting him.
What is he here for, bro?
That's the point. We be all this fuss for nothing. The point is he's not getting any action.
Jimmy, hold on. You said all those minutes are important, right?
If he was with
Hey,
the
just,
under
hold on,
21,
hold on.
if the
Answer
under
me.
20 team,
Yeah,
he's
no, no, no.
starting,
You
bruh.
said.
He's
You just
starting.
said.
What does that do
Hold
for
on a
Chelsea?
second. You just said the professional players ask for those minutes to get experience, right? That's
Yeah.
what professionals said. You said the professional.
Yes,
kids,
that's what I said.
yeah,
Go
that's,
to the next point.
so he got his minutes. I don't understand. He never said the starting job, right? For those professionals.
Right, that
They
wasn't. He
all
got
said the
5
minutes.
fucking minutes when he could have got 40. When he could have
got
got
9.
60.
He got a solid 9.
Oh man, get a solid 9, my ass. Get out of here, man.
There's one game left. He plays next week. Maybe he gets 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
I
missed 2
understand.
weeks of the
Look,
World Cup. to play 30
another
minutes for Chelsea
another
then.
thing, Jimmy. I
Y'all gonna be
understand
the same ones when we go spend 70 million on the flop. Y'all gonna be the same ones. Why don't we try any of the young guys and give the young guys a chance and find
Yeah,
a
imagine how
diamond in the
Ziyech
rough
feels,
like
Jimmy.
Bright?
Imagine how Ziyech feels, Jimmy.
Fuck out of here, man. You can't have it both ways, bro.
Do you think Carney will be in the team next year?
Who?
You think Carney, Chukwuemeka, will be in the team next year?
I have no idea.
You have no idea if an 18 or 19-year-old Carney Chukwuemeka will be in our team next year?
So who do we think our midfielders are going to be next year?
How would I know that? You think you know?
I have a good idea that he's not going to be in the team next year and probably go.
Come on, man.
I'll
That's your guess.
put it this way with the whole thing. I think there is a spot next season for a young midfielder, whether that be Carney, Santos, or Casade. Based on those three, which would you pick to have that last spot?
Probably the one who got the most experience this season, which would be Casade.
Oh, but
I think
but
Santos.
based on-
I think Santos will probably get an opportunity as well. I think
That's
Chukwuemeka
right.
is probably the one who will go on loan next season.
But that's
Out
the
of
point
those
with all
three.
this. It's like the two you've chosen ahead of him are the guys who've played. We had the chance to give him minutes either at this tournament, which I've just looked, by the way, he was pulled from the squad. Like
Yes.
he can't play. He was pulled from the
He
squad.
absolutely can rejoin. I believe Frank said that the other day in the press.
He will reach Scott. He's only missing a group stage, Scott.
This is a guy who we could have loaned out and chose not to. Like our point here is, what was the point of all this when it came to some of the
You're
young
saying,
guys?
hold on, you're saying the club stopped him from joining on loan, or he stopped it?
The club did.
The club.
How do we know that?
Show
How do
me,
we know that?
show me the article where it says that the club
When we
stopped
signed him, Aston Villa tried to loan him back for the season. We said no. We wanted him to come in immediately.
Yeah,
and join the
because he
squad.
was on free.
So we took. No, it wasn't free. We paid like 20 million for him.
No.
It wasn't no free. We paid
20
for him.
1 year
Yeah,
contract or something like that.
Yeah, 1 year.
We paid for him. We bought him.
paid.
Yeah, he wasn't
No.
on free.
What
Alex.
I'm saying, like, why didn't we send him on loan back? Because he didn't want to go to Villa. He wanted to go to other, what's the name? Other teams.
No.
No.
Cool, so what you're telling me is the plan was to keep him in the squad and not give him any minutes. That
Exactly.
was
It doesn't make any sense.
Scott,
I think-
let's not
I
act
think
like
they-
he got a lot
I
of
think
minutes
they-
at Villa, Scott.
Scott,
Let's not act like he got a lot of minutes.
I think they kept him with the idea that maybe they could give him some minutes, and maybe he underperformed when they were watching him. I don't. Maybe he wasn't meeting their criteria of getting minutes.
And that's
I mean,
being
I don't
judged
think
by
it's-
who exactly?
Oh,
The managers
I mean,
that y'all claim are shit.
Yes, 3 different ones. I mean, none of them played him. I don't
We're
like.
gonna.
this is
Wait. Tuchel wasn't here long enough, so we're not gonna count Tuchel. We're not doing that.
Sure,
So
that's
Potter,
fair.
who
I don't-
y'all
I don't
say,
front that.
Oh my
hold on,
God.
Potter, who you guys say is shit, and Lampard, who we know is shit, didn't
Sure.
play him, and we're gonna go off of their judgment.
I mean, they're not the only 2 people watching. I mean, there's an entire coaching staff of people. who are watching
They make the decision. So we're gonna go off of Potter and Lampard's decision. That's what you're telling me. That's basically what you're telling me, right?
I know those were the managers, so yeah, I guess you have
2 of
to,
the
right?
worst managers in Chelsea history gets to decide that Carn's not good enough. Okay,
I
as
don't-
long as we're on the same page.
I think they're just saying not good enough now at 18 years old. I don't think they think he's
When
not
you-
good enough to be a
Yeah,
good
but Josh,
player.
when you see
That's
how
my
bad we've
point.
been
Good enough to
performing-
play now. 2 managers
how
who
bad
don't know what the
we've been
fuck they're
Chelsea,
doing.
though, at Chelsea, that's Casady left and went to Reading. He went to the Championship. Like, he didn't stay and try to get minutes at Chelsea. I don't
But
like.
Chukwuemeka wanted to go back on loan.
Also, we're talking about a guy that has had Premier League minutes the season before. We're not talking about a guy like Casade had never played first team football ever.
Exactly.
Up until
Yeah,
this season.
it is
Played
kind of
last
apples and
season for
oranges.
Villa. He played in the Premier League last
Yes.
season for
Yeah,
Villa.
he played a
Dortmund
couple
were
of
interested
bad
in him and would
minutes.
be
You're
playing
right.
him
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
right.
Like I
He
say,
played a
how
couple of-
many minutes? I
I
mean,
don't
were
know.
they valuable minutes? Did
Yeah,
he- did he-
no. There
did he
was
develop with those
one
minutes?
that none.
Did those minutes,
At
did
the
those
end
minutes,
of the
did those
season,
minutes
he
develop
played.
him into some kind of superstar yet? No,
we-
I mean,
Why does everyone have to be a superstar, man? Like
he
we're
doesn't,
we're
but you guys are
shit.
talking about him like he is a superstar almost.
No,
It's
we're
like,
not. We're just saying-
No,
Like,
it's
what-
not, man.
what-
I think y'all taking it too far. All we said was it's a good opportunity to give him time. That's what we said.
Listen, I
League
agree with you. I think it's a
appearance
good chance for him to get some minutes. I just don't think I don't think you should have to start him. Like, I mean,
No,
if you're
nobody
trying to
said
win
start. He
games-
brought him on with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
when we agree with you. We
Guess
all
what? That's
said that
5
it's
more minutes
fine
than
that if,
force.
but I was arguing from the starting lineup.
Bruh, what did Gallagher do anything to stay on the pitch yesterday for 90 fucking minutes? For 81
He
minutes?
almost scored. He almost scored a goal.
Did he do anything to stay on the pitch for 81 minutes?
Sterling almost scored.
Probably not. He
I
did
think,
almost score a header. He almost scored
one
a header.
thing, right?
Like, we know Sterling was doing shit
Man.
inside him.
I
That's
think-
the thing.
I think
I
Lampard
don't
was
know.
that
Offsides on
I
that-
look at
on that-
Lewis Hall more for the opportunity.
on that-
That's
on
an
that
issue.
clear,
Let me
he's
ask
actually
you a
offside.
question. Who's the better player, Gallagher or Chukwuemeka?
Bro, we know who the better play is.
Well, obviously,
I don't know. We
obviously,
haven't seen Chukwuemeka
Alex,
play.
I
I
don't-
don't know.
I don't even know what that.
I'm going to say Chukwuemeka because I don't rate Gallagher.
Alex, it's
one at a
obviously the
time,
guy
but,
on
like,
the
we haven't seen
it's obviously the
Chukwuemeka
guy on the English U20 team and not the guy on the English national team, right? It's the guy who's on the U20s and
We're
not the guy
not
that's on the
arguing if
senior
he's
team.
better, but aren't all you guys saying Gallagher should be gone next year? So why the fuck would you care if he play?
But that does not mean that we want Chukwuemeka to stay.
So y'all just
Would
got a
the-
Chukwuemeka agenda. Okay,
Yeah,
just say that then.
No, I
What the
don't.
fuck?
Another
Yeah,
issue is
And
maybe
if that's
maybe
your
Lampard.
thing, I
Jimmy,
don't
is
know
that
how
what
else
you
to
think
say it.
that I just don't like Chukwuemeka? No, that's not what it is. I just think he's too young.
Too young
That's
for
it.
what though? The game yesterday. The game
Too
yesterday.
young
No,
for what?
another-
Too young for what? Which one of you asked me that?
Me.
Another
Kitchen.
issue is
Yeah.
Too young to be a starter. That's what.
In a game that means nothing with 2 games left of the season, he can't start over Ruben off the
You
field.
are
that
complaining
makes-
and you are predicting that we get better 10-0
I didn't predict
every
that.
freaking stream.
When did you
So
hear me say
don't
that?
complain when you don't.
The game means
Oh, so
nothing.
Alex, you
play
just
the
happy
football
that we
you
lost
play.
nice?
Can I ask you a
my
question, Alex? Alex,
God.
is Lewis Hall ready to start most games?
Exactly. He's got 17.
No, Lewis Hall
Yeah.
does not ready to start all games. He starts
Maybe he's
because of
fine then.
necessity.
because we don't have anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, Scott?
Man
If
said,
Cucurella was fit, he wouldn't play.
we don't have anyone, but
Another
you want to
issue-
play guys
another
in the
issue
midfield that are
yesterday-
leaving.
The issue yesterday is I don't think Lampard anticipated that City would have so many
And
chances.
to answer you, Scott, all those midfielders that you saying are leaving, been leaving since 10 years ago. This is
Who?
how long Grubble Loftus-Cheek was leaving every summer.
But he's literally in final stages of
I was gonna
Milan.
say-
Yeah, literally. What literally? He's literally every summer in
We
the
know what this
stages
is.
of
We
leaving.
know what this is. We pegged it from the start.
Shut
Let's
the
move on.
fuck up.
No, we pegged it from the start. We know what this is. Let's move on.
I think it's Lampard didn't think City would play a team like that.
What do you mean that we know what this is?
Come on.
What do you mean do you know what
It
this
was a
is?
pre-season
know
yesterday
what this
anyway, so what's the
Yeah, we
point?
know
What
this
this is?
We know
Because
this.
I think he
Yeah,
put
we know
Gallagher
this.
on the left to do the defensive work on KDB. He probably thought KDB would play.
Frank's an idiot if he thought they were going to play that team.
Well,
literally-
obviously, yeah.
Fucking hell.
How would Lampard know City will
But
go?
they do, well,
Because they just won the
average
league.
fan,
I'm
know,
with
they
you,
just
bro.
literally won
I'm
the
with
league,
you,
they-
bro.
they
We've
got-
been
How did I
winning
know
less
that they
on
were going to
this
send
game
out that
last-
lineup?
Sorry?
I knew that they were.
Yeah, exactly. We're
The minute they had the
average fan.
league won, I said he's going to send out a puppy lineup. I said that.
Because they have
Right.
they have other
They
competitions
got
to
a
rest
double
for.
still. They got Champions League and an FA Cup. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
because
Exactly.
you think about it. You think
Bro,
about
they're,
it.
they're probably gonna
They're
they're
getting
probably gonna
the
play that same
title.
team.
They're getting the
Us-
title yesterday. So you might think maybe might rest for Brighton and Brentford. So you
I
might
was-
want
no,
to.
I think-
Forget deep
I
it.
think
We're the
Brentford-
easiest game out of that
Oh, yeah.
3-game run. Of course
Also,
they're going to rotate.
I would not be surprised by the way if they play Brighton first. That Brentford game, they play the same lineup or basically the same lineup.
They will play. Yeah, they will. They'll play a stronger lineup for Brighton than they'll rest everyone again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brighton they got nothing to play for. They already qualified for the Europa League. So
Yeah, but here's the thing: we've got nothing to play for as well. That's what I'm saying. Just give
That's
players
the
who haven't
point.
had a lot of
Yeah,
opportunities
that's-
a try.
Exactly.
If Chukwuemeka is as worse as Gallagher has been or Ruben, then it's like, well, whatever. Okay, now we figured that
No,
out.
but the funniest thing about this is if he's as bad or worse than these guys, why did you buy him for 20 mil in the first place?
Yeah, because they're stupid, these owners.
Like,
He had
what was
1
the
year left
point?
on his contract. What
Yeah.
Nah, he's not the only one as well. I want Datro Fofana on Thursday.
that's-
Can we
yeah,
give him
this-
an opportunity for fucking
Bro,
once?
that's why I have so much like. That's what, as I said, I go back to the point.
No, you can't. You can't play
last
that show
5
for Fofana, you know, because
No.
Kai Havertz is better. So you can't play that.
Even Noni Madueke, like,
Yeah,
why is he
that's
not
a
starting?
debate.
Why is Mudryk
That's
not
a
starting? Like, just play them and play them and play them. Get their confidence.
Imagine
up,
how
you know what I
they
mean?
should be feeling all season.
We played
Imagine.
Pulisic up front for the last 5 minutes. Like, deep.
But Bobby, the thing for me
He
is it's not
created
even
a chance.
Yeah,
not even
like
just-
good for him, innit? But like, I don't want players playing that are going to be leaving in the summer. What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
I don't care
This is
about
what-
what he did in 5 minutes. He's not going to be here next season. I want
This is the
Fofana to have one fucking opportunity.
Yep.
And it's like it's not even just the because Bobby, you mentioned
Confidence, yeah.
it's not just that for me. Like you could play these guys and we lose 5-0, whatever. It still gives them it's still a benefit because they get game time and they start to learn certain situations in a game. Say you lose 5-0, you can learn from that.
Yeah.
Like learn from that. You don't have to just get confidence. You just get game time. Like Kasede, for example, like Josh mentioned him earlier, he'll gain experience just from being relegated with his team and understanding how that feels and understanding the feeling. And because he'll never want to feel that again. That is an experience and it helps him. Some of these guys aren't even getting that. Never mind confidence. They're not even getting the experience of just having minutes. And it's like, what's the point?
What we have to remember is Lampard, whatever he does, whatever he's doing now, it's not going to count now. See, if he's leaving, he's gone. Thank God. Just
Good.
so.
Yeah, but that's what made him.
Corners of the earth.
That's what
Yeah,
made his comment dumb yesterday, or whenever it was, when he was like,
What-
"I need to protect my job." What job? You got 2 games left.
He's a fucking waffler, man. It's as simple as that. He's a
Oh, I
fucking...
love that.
Did he
part.
say-
when he
did
said
he say
about-
protect? Did he say protect my job, or did he say I have a job to do?
He
No,
said,
he said-
He said, I want him to get minutes, but I have to think about my job.
Yeah, which is to win games. I don't know why you guys are reading so much into this. Did he say my next job? Did he say anything about
Wants to win
alluding to-
games, so he played a Havertz, Sterling, and Hall front three.
Yeah, well, what do you again? You guys, I love this. Like, what do you? Datro Fofana has actually played some minutes this season. Underwhelming. Has went to
45 minutes against City, 45 against Southampton, and 20 against Fulham. Great.
Okay. All right,
What?
did nothing in those
One
games,
start.
right?
In which he
nothing
looked
in
good
those
in all of
games,
them.
right?
He nearly
He
scored
looked
against
good
Fulham.
in all of
and he's
them.
done better than Havertz in
Okay,
all 3
okay.
of
Well,
them.
where did he go after that? Did he go? Is he on the PL2 team? How many
I
goals does he
don't
have for
know.
them?
Bro,
Is he lighting it up? Is he lighting it up there at a
Bro,
lower level?
you
None
really
of our
arguing to keep.
strikers are
You're
lighting it
arguing to
up.
keep.
Fucking
Josh,
Premier League.
you're arguing to keep Kai Havertz in, bro. Come on, was you having a
Do
bad
I think
morning?
Kai Havertz is better than David Datro Fofana right now? Yes,
We don't
absolutely.
care if he's better.
not.
We
He is
we don't
not.
care. So what are you
Okay,
trying to
so-
win, Josh? You wanted to
Here's the
win
thing.
yesterday?
Well,
Fofana,
that's kind of the goal of playing,
I
right?
don't know about
So you-
Fofana's Wait. I don't know about Fofana's technical attributes in it because we haven't watched him enough this season. I know if there's one thing he is giving me that Kai Havertz is not, is he is holding up the ball better. Everything
not a
else,
striker.
far is in hell. He either does as good as Havertz.
You could watch Datro. You could watch Fofana play if you wanted. He plays for our PL2 team. If you want to get some visual.
I don't know
minutes on
where
the
you
pitch.
can find footage of that.
Premier League.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's literally all over the app. You can watch it on the website. I mean, they play the games.
What, the Chelsea website?
Yeah.
Yeah, the app, the website. If you want to see him play, you can watch him there. And guess what? He's
You
underwhelming.
see, you used to have a
Like, I
guy
haven't
named
seen that.
you used to have a guy
If
named
he went to the
Pokodoku.
He went to the PL2.
He
and
used to
scored like
give
10
you
goals, I'd
he
be with
used,
you, but
Lewis. You used to have a guy Pokodoku over here. He used to give you those updates of you too.
Yeah,
But
big
now
up to
he's
Pope.
not here. Now he's
Well,
not here,
I
so
want
you
my
don't.
3 away tickets for next season.
Well,
innit? Like,
why are you
in the-
complaining? Why are you not going to
I'm
the
not
Manchester
complaining.
United?
I said I don't know where
No,
to
no,
watch
no.
it, and Josh has helped me with that.
No,
I'm not
no.
complaining.
Why? No, I'm saying why not going to your away game on Thursday?
I don't even know if I'm going. Probably not. I actually feel like I'm fucking that one off.
Yeah,
Big
I'm
up
not
David
saying-
saying.
Go
Big
ahead,
up
go ahead.
David saying I don't get why this is difficult to understand. Players are not even getting the chance to show they are bad. Perfect opportunity wasted. That's it. Just give players an opportunity to show what they can do. What
Lewis,
Sterling
Lewis,
doing,
you know,
Havertz,
when they're-
Gallagher, Aspi, Kepa. I know all of them. I know what they're all bringing to me.
Sorry,
Show me what
Lewis.
Chukwuemeka's going to do for Fana. If it's any worse, fares, we know now. But at least
Lewis.
it gives me some interest going into the next game. Go on, Scott.
I just wanted to say, I looked up Datro Fofana's minutes. He's played 2 games for the PL2 team and scored a goal. He's played 165 minutes for that team. He doesn't even start.
We're holding him back there.
Okay,
What are we doing with this man?
Yeah, yo, your agenda is heavy over here, bro.
Fuck me.
Okay, what does that say about him? You just see
Well, you just said he was underwhelming, bro. He played 2. He even played 2 games. And he scored.
Why do you think that is, Jimmy?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They got an agenda against him in the PL2,
I guess? Maybe because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Maybe
We
that.
took a guy. No, I'm sorry. I just have to deep this. We took a guy that was playing regularly for a team in the Conference League and said, "No, you're not even good enough to play for our Premier League 2 team. The fuck are we doing with this guy?" As I said earlier, we had the chance to loan him to 2 good teams where he would have got experience, and we said, "Nah." The fuck are we doing with these players? Some of them.
Play them. I don't give a fuck what nobody want to say. I don't want to see no fucking. Don't tell me Kai Havertz better than him. Whoop did he scoop? Fuck Kai Havertz. Play fucking Fofana, man. Play Fofana.
Exactly. Think
I
I
don't
have
care.
3 years.
You can tell me it's no under no scenario you can give me that I would go, okay, yeah, you're right. Bullshit. Play Fofana. Kai Havertz he's played how many games? 30 plus. He's crap. 30 plus league games. What do you want to see from him? Even if he'd have scored a hat trick yesterday, what does that do for you, for him, for any of us? Nothing. It only will piss us off more. Play Fofana. Play fucking Fofana. It's no going around it.
Maybe we can talk. Chelsea have 3 strikers in the Premier League too. So they're prioritizing the other strikers in there over the one that should be in the post.
No, Lewis. Josh. I think it's because he's in the first team training and first team building, and he just never gets selected for first team games. That's why they're not gonna drag someone from the first team training and say play for us when they haven't been trained with them. The reason he played those 2 games is because he was injured, and then he went to that team, trained with them, and then played a couple games. He was even on the bench yesterday. He's in the first team.
He was on the bench yesterday.
Yeah, he's in the first team. He just doesn't play. It's not a team. He's not good enough to play in the Premier League 2. He's just in the first team building, but he just never gets selected. That's all it is.
Okay.
But yeah.
Drop that mic, kid. Drop that mic.
And it's not like we're out here saying all these kids need to be starting
drop
next
the
season.
mic. Just so he's not good enough to play games. I mean,
man, nobody ain't trying to hear that. It's fucking Fat Frank making the decision. You can't say Frank is shit.
Why do you care if he's getting minutes with Frank? He'll get his audition in the summer with
No, we don't want him in no audition. He ain't trying out for no movie. We want him on the field playing so the game so it can get some meaningful minutes now.
That's exactly what he's doing. Is he's auditioning for minutes.
No, he's not. Not under Frank.
He'll actually get that opportunity with our real manager in the summer and in preseason. He'll have those chances.
Nah.
Okay, well, then he won't. I don't know what to tell you. If you're hinging everything on a 18-year-old striker, I don't know what to tell you. 20-year-old striker.
We're not hindering everything. We're just saying he should get some minutes. Like I don't know. You against it. For whatever reason, you're against it. All we saying is he should get some minutes.
Jimmy,
I'm not against it. I'm not the manager. I'm saying the managers have been against it.
And the managers are shit. That's the point.
Okay.
If it was good managers saying he don't get minutes,
hold that one. We'll come to you.
Nobody would argue. If it was good managers saying I'm not going to give these guys minutes, I would completely understand. We're talking about Frank and Potter, 2 worst managers in Chelsea history. They are the ones not giving him minutes.
So next season, when Poach doesn't give him any minutes, which he's not,
we don't expect by the time Poach bring in his players and all of that, it ain't gonna be that much space to give him minutes.
Okay, so
that's why we want him playing now in the meaningless games.
And that would do what for you, Jimmy, or the club?
But do you know what? Do you know what's not been taken into account here is the fact that there is context behind next season. The fact we're playing 1 game a week. Like some of these guys aren't getting. I was going to say we're already planning on bringing in a striker. That's 2. Havertz is not leaving. Like I don't think like one of Brozier or Fofana's potentially going to leave. That's 3 strikers in the squad. That's already one of those 2 isn't getting minutes. Probably both of them need to go on loan. There's not the potential next season for them to play. It's the same with Chukwuemeka. It's the same with all these guys, or a lot of these guys. Even a Lewis Hall may have to go out on loan because there probably won't be game time for him. Whereas now, there's nothing to play for. As I said earlier, just minutes at this point is experience. Play him. He can't do worse than what we've seen.
And that's my point. It's not like you're taking off some good players to make him play. Fucking Conor Gallagher. Like, what are we talking about here?
Say he plays as bad as Havertz. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, at least with him, I'm going, oh, fair enough.
I would hope everybody calling for him to play would care if he doesn't play well. I mean,
I want him to play well. If he plays badly, I'm not going to jump down his throat about it. I just want him to play. I'd rather see him play shit than Havertz play shit because I've seen Havertz play shit the majority of the season. I know what it looks like.
30 plus games.
We ain't seen it the
30 plus
majority
games
of
of
the season.
shit
We've seen it for 3 years.
Exactly. 3 fucking years. I don't even know what I'm talking about. 30 plus games. Oh, don't forget his empty netter in the Champions League. I'm sorry.
Even his first season, if you can remember, all right, it was COVID hit and it was his first season. It was trash then. He's player Havertz. He's never going to be a consistent
I remember Lewis even defending Kai Havertz, saying he had COVID, this and this. I remember that shit. That was when I used to. Yep, that's when I used to just watch the streams. I remember Lewis used to give him a lot of chance. I remember because I thought he was shit then, and Lewis used to be like, "No, he had COVID." I was like, "You know what? You convinced me." I was like, "You right, new country, COVID." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." Then that next season, I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And then a few games in, I forgot what game it was. You was like, "I'm done with this guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been done with him for a while, my goddamn self." He's just soft. He's not a. I can't. Can anybody name me one time him scoring a goal where he put his foot through the ball?
The Salzburg game was the last time
I saw this video, right? Of like, I think what was it? Trent, like, you know how they do the lap of honor after games? I saw Trent with like his son or daughter or something, and he licked the ball straight at him with more power than I've seen from Havertz. First thing I thought was, what the fuck is that guy doing if he gets that ball? Let me find that. Let me find that. 1 second.
Yeah, I can't. I really can't remember Havertz putting his foot through the ball ever.
Wait, Lewis, are you talking about little kids?
No, here it is. Here it is. I found it.
The last time I can remember, Jimmy, was that Salzburg game. But you know the game yesterday, he had a chance similar to the Salzburg one where it came to him on the edge of or he got it on the edge of the box, went to hit the ball, like went to do the same thing.
Imagine Havertz trying this.
Ortega.
Lewis, that's an inflatable ball, bro.
It's a 1-year-old.
With more power than Havertz.
He's talking about it's an inflatable ball. It's a 1-year-old, bro.
Havertz will be an inflatable ball and it will stay on the ground.
That's more power than Havertz right there. Yep. We should tie him up.
Yeah, with the way ball is moving, yeah.
He'll probably get more time than Chukwuemeka too.
To be honest, next year, if we have to send Chukwuemeka to Brighton for Caicedo, oh yes, send him there.
But that kid that played for Reading, he is. I've seen the comps on Twitter. Casadei, yeah, he looked like the sauce, man. He looked like the goods.
If these guys can actually play, our midfield is going to be sorted, especially if we get one of Caicedo, Ugarte, Lavia, whoever. Like, our midfield is sorted for 10 years. As long as
from what I'm seeing, Scott, it looks like we're getting we're linked with your man all the time on Twitter. I keep seeing Ugarte. He was meant to have been brilliant.
I hope so.
I watched the game yesterday.
I'd be happy with it. Yeah, just in terms of, like, we have... It's the same with the defense, to be fair, as well. Like, we're building a team where as long as things go right, it's set for 10, 15 years. It just has to go right. Like, these guys have to link and these guys have to play in some instances.
I think I watched Ugarte, and I think we have to get him. Lavia is nowhere near the level of Ugarte, man.
Didn't he have like a masterclass this weekend?
I watched the game yesterday against Benfica. I watched the game against Benfica. Man,
it was against Benfica. I'm have to watch that, you know.
Yeah, the way he intercept the ball, the way he read the danger before it even happened is unreal.
Even his ball carrying, man, he can carry the ball and all.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Lewis, you see the tweet about Badiashile?
Oh yeah.
Well, he's out for
He
up
don't-
to
he-
4 months.
Yeah, he doesn't need surgery though.
That's
Oh.
good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
surgery.
What kind of
Yeah, no
injury is in the first place?
Groin.
A growing injury. Maybe he was on black.com overnight. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, but what kind of surgery you need to groin? Like
Growing. What kind of surgery?
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
usually, when you pull your groin, you don't need the surgeries.
It said no surgery required. That's all it says. That's what I'm reading. I'm reading the tweet. I'm not gonna say who the tweet is because I don't want Josh to get pissed.
But on the left,
It's
we
not
actually
pies.
Pies,
retweeted, Jimmy.
it's an area where we actually have
Pies retweeted absolute Chelsea's tweet. Right?
The guy that Absolute Chelsea retweeted from somebody else.
A retweeted.
Yeah, retweet. Man.
We're in a whole other multiverse right now, boys.
This
We're
is
in a multiverse of
Inception.
Twitter.
Yeah, it's smoke coming out my ears now, man. Smoke coming out my fucking
That's
ears.
some fucking Inception shit, man. Like,
Right, let me just go for a few more of these super chats. Big up Oluwase saying maybe Pulisic and Loftus-Cheek need game time to pass medicals. No, they don't.
No,
They don't
hell
need-
no, they don't. Wrap them up in plastic.
And big up David again saying football isn't meritocracy. Players start regardless of training, i.e. Hazard. Best way to judge players is in matches. Guarantee Carnes is better than Gallagher. I just think Carnes can't be worse. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, if you
People-
use training, that's the reason why the likes of Willian and Mount would get game time every single week, but like they wouldn't consistently apply themselves.
Again,
on football.
look.
Sometimes they just need an opportunity.
Maybe
Hey, Alex, get off
maybe-
the camera.
maybe-
It's
look,
an anti-Carnes agenda. Get out of
Maybe-
here, Alex.
clarify quickly.
no,
I like
no,
Carney.
no.
I like
I
Carney
still,
a lot.
I still
Wait,
want to know.
one at a time, guys. Josh, then Alex.
I still. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just real quick. I like the kid. I think he's going to be special. I thought he had a beautiful nutmeg when he came on to carry the ball into the box. He created a chance. I do like. There's a lot to like there. I'm just not gonna. I'm not like gonna go crazy if he's not getting a ton of minutes with the game left and a new manager coming in the summer. Like the minutes I get, Scott. I get your point. It always helps to play a little bit, but I mean, I'd rather him just learn and play under Poach and go about it that way than try to have him go out there and play for Frank, and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. He's not going to be playing in this formation or anything next year. It just feels like a moot point. I mean, I get it, but I'm not going to go crazy if these guys aren't playing in the last game. Like, but he is a good player, good young. There's a lot to like there.
There's a lot of talent. I just don't think he's starter. That's all it was.
Yeah.
If you're arguing with me if he should be started, it's on you. I'm just saying he should have been gone more minutes than 90, than 9 minutes. Yes, I agree with you. But not as, for me, he's not ready to start, especially as a weak midfield as we have. Yeah, not for me. But I do want to know what Scott meant. That I know what it is. Scott, please DM me or message private because I'm not gonna go, man. Just let me know.
Important game. Chukwuemeka most important game is Wrexham in the preseason.
Big up, Josh. Take care, bro.
So when we play Wrexham in preseason, I want him to play the game of his life to prove to Poch that he has a place in this squad. Right now with Lampard, obviously he is where he is. He's not getting the minute. The only way he can prove to Poch, train hard, show good attitude. When you get opportunity against Wrexham, even if you get 5 minutes, play your best 5 minutes so he can stay in the squad next season. Otherwise, we can send him on loan or put him in package him in a deal for Caicedo or something like that. I don't mind.
Right. Rigo Park also says on a guard line the most organized we looked under Lampard.
Wow.
And hold on a second. And another thing. I think Chukwuemeka is the number 10. I think he's like a higher midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know where he's gonna play a role with Poch next season. I don't even like seriously. If you think that he's like how he's gonna fit the next season, it's based on tactics.
I don't think he will play next season. I think that's kind of one of the gripes we have is like he'll go out on loan next season, which I'm happy for. But it feels like this season has been a complete waste.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. It feels like with someone
I don't know his loan system how they did it because I don't think there's a lot of people that used to be there. They are still there to do the loans. if you think about it, like look at the January transfer window, right? I didn't even have time to send the fax to Habibi to PSG, let alone. You see what I'm saying? I can see that thing just pushed, like stay because we don't have time to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't think we had enough stuff to deal with all those players that actually at Chelsea or players at Chelsea. That's possibility because the guy was literally in Paris waiting for the fax and nobody sent him the damn fax.
Good.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Done
I
him
don't.
dirty, bro. Done him dirty.
It could be not enough personnel to deal with all those sent players on the loan. You see what I'm saying?
Don't we have a loan manager?
Do what?
Even
I swear we have a loan manager, or is Makelele left?
he left.
Yeah, he's gone.
Omari Hutchinson as well. Remember?
You see what I'm saying? Like there's could be a
Hutchinson was
reason.
another one should have gone out on loan, or he had a loan that was literally there and it didn't go through at the last minute.
The
You see what I'm saying? There could
That
be a
January transfer
reason
window
why.
in terms of outgoings is fucking hell.
Like I'm
It
saying,
was so close to
there
being
could be
perfect.
the reason. Could be the reason. I don't know, but it feels like it could be the reason.
Potentially, but I just hope he gets a loan next season because, like, it just, as I said, with some of these guys, it just feels like they just, like, as I said, it just feels like a year or 6 months of their career, and they haven't got a lot or many years of a career. It's been wasted for no reason, and it's not. I don't put all the blame on Lampard. I put a bit of it on Lampard. I put some of it on Potter. I put a lot of it on these owners. Because, like you should have foreseen this. This should have been conversations you had with Potter or Lampard, or more Potter because it was during the window, or Tuchel or whatever. Like there should have been conversations.
But Scott, at the same time, Scott, this is football, right? So it happens to a lot of people. I know he's young, so it's more detrimental to him. But it is football. We can't guarantee things to a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? Like it happens. Like he's still only his first season properly. Big club like Chelsea. So we'll see what happens next season.
But like, it's not like I hate this idea because this is a guy who a lot of clubs in the summer wanted, and we got ahead of them.
Yeah, I think Dortmund and AC Milan wanted him, didn't they?
This is a guy that Dortmund went for, or were going for, were interested in, and right now he'd probably be playing. I don't know if he'd be starting every week, but he'd have had minutes this season for Dortmund, who are probably going to win the league. Like, and we chose to get him because he wanted to come here, and it's like, I get he would have had some understanding of like there would have been like a wait, but to have been given scraps basically, or to then like it just feels like we haven't done right by him. And as I said, I feel like that
Another
would
thing.
Do you think it's? I think it's gonna be. He's gonna be sold in the summer.
Yeah,
he won't be
if
sold.
that happens, then that's a complete. Then that just as the owners is a complete waste of time. What was the fucking point?
Like
Unless you're selling him.
No. I'm saying like based on the like even Judge just said it. We're going away from the loan system. Is he considered? No, he could be loaned because he's under the age of 18. He's under age specific age limit. Yeah. Josh, he could be loaned. He doesn't need
potentially. The way I'd look at it though with the loans as well is reportedly the way we're looking at loans is now if we think they have a future in terms of they're a top talent, they'll be loaned out. If we don't think they're that, they'll be sold. But if he gets sold,
a talent. I just think it's too early.
That's fair. But like if he gets sold though, it's not going to be for a profit. And if by some slim margin it is, that means another team, like say for example, we sell him to Dortmund for a profit. That's because Dortmund, who are notoriously great at developing young players, see something in him, which is just going to be such an L on us. Like what was like? I just that's where for me some of these players.
And also one thing that affected his minutes is because we got knocked out of Buff Cup really early as well. We literally had Man City in the first round of.
Yeah, we drew the short straw there.
So
both times.
Yeah, so he didn't really get an opportunity, and also he was injured around the World Cup time. He was out for quite a few games, so he just it is what it is. He's been unlucky. Yeah.
Is the age is considered to be overseas loan because there's a specific age for the overseas loan versus the
what the
you have like 7 loan you can make, I think.
Total or
total is that like
total? No, under homegrown play you can loan as many, but I think like
so he's considered as a homegrown player.
Yes,
he is. Yeah.
So yeah, that's so basically I think everybody under 21 could be considered like, for example, Casado, not Casado. What's that Italian kid? Casadei. Is he a homegrown player? Because he's playing for youth.
Yes, he will be considered.
You see what I'm saying? So what about that Brazilian kid? Is he could be considered?
No, you have to be in the academy for. Actually, I don't think
Casady won't count because you have to be in the league for 5 years.
So you have to be a specific amount of years.
Yeah, you have to have trained. You have to have trained at a Premier League club or an English club for a minimum of 3 years. Yes, he will.
He was at Tottenham, wasn't he?
He was at Palace and then Tottenham. You have to have trained for a Premier League club for a minimum of 3 years before the age of 21. Then you're considered homegrown.
5 years. Okay, that makes sense. Well,
I
don't know. This conversation went so soft, so soft. So
anyway, back to the play. Ugarte for me, this guy, we have to do what.
I don't watch this league, so
was the first time I watched him.
He's an engine in the midfield.
He was quality, man.
Yeah. It was good yesterday. It was very good.
I ain't gonna make a decision on him in one game, but the game I watched, he was brilliant.
I've watched Europa League games, the big sporting games against Benfica, and then another one against Porto. Like, this guy is really good.
And what, 53 million?
Yeah, very cheap as well. Because what he's gonna allow us, because obviously we're building it around Enzo. We need a midfielder that's gonna do a lot of the donkey work, a lot of the tackling, hustling, intercepting the ball. If you get Lavia is good. But Lavia, I've watched Lavia as well in the league. It seems to be he's getting caught a lot in transition. He doesn't have the pace, the recovery pace, and he doesn't have that intelligence to know when
you're not watching Lavia, right?
I did.
I just want to go back, by the way. One final point.
You can. Sorry, Scott. You can say the other kid is good and the other kid is high. Let me finish. And you can say the other kid is higher in development.
Yeah,
you can say that.
It's not
you don't need the. You don't need to.
No, I'm not.
You don't need to trash the player just to prove your point.
I'm just saying it's not that good. I watch Southampton, Fulham.
Yeah, I don't trust your watch.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you my opinion. I watch with my eyes. I saw he's not the hype.
I know your eyes and I know your numbers.
Yeah, all I heard is too much hype on.
I just want to point something out, by the way, with the loan system. So I just looked up here. Number one, it doesn't start till the season after next, till 24-25. Also, it is players under or 21 or under, and the homegrown players are exempt, and they don't cover domestic loans. So I think by what I'm reading that right, like you can loan out as many players as you want to domestic clubs. So as long as we send Carney or other guys that we have that we want to send out on loan to domestic clubs, we're fine. But it doesn't even start till the season after next anyway. So next season we'll be fine to loan out as many people as we want.
By the way, the Lavia thing. Lavia is the prospect, just like Chukwuemeka, just like
Ugarte's 25, isn't he?
What I'm saying,
23.
What I'm saying is, Lavia is extra to buy him. I'm not looking for him to be a main target for Chelsea. I'm looking for us to buy a Casado. Casado for me is more important than anybody else at this midfield, or Casado type of player.
Yes,
that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Lavia is still development player. It's like buying the player for the future, but you're not using him right away.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the only thing, the reason I say that is because I obviously see people hyping him up so much, like as if he's the answer now. That's the reason I'm saying he's not your guy. If you're looking for a guy to help out Enzo now, you don't go and get Lavia alone. You get Lavia, yes, but you need to get Caicedo or Ugarte for me. Them two are must get this summer. Because if you get Lavia and Enzo in the midfield, don't know, man.
It's too young. It's gonna have the same argument with I had with what's his name, with any other players. I will be using the same thing towards Lavia, even though I love Lavia as a kid. But I will have the same argument, same problems.
I also feel like Lavia is more like Enzo. I think Lavia will be deputizing Enzo. He has those attributes that Enzo has. He's very good on the ball, very good with his passing.
Lavia is not that good of crossing field passes, but he can develop better.
Yeah.
So I don't know who Zugatti is. I never watched him. I don't have time. But if people are saying that he's good, he's good. But if we go on towards that, because the way I understood, he's a sitting 6.
Yeah, he's a sitting 6, yeah.
So how are you going to employ him in a double pivot?
He plays in a double pivot currently.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does, yeah. With the Japanese guy.
So you're just going to... No. What I'm saying, you're just going to have a sitter in a double pivot, and you will have a little hole between him and...
Enzo did that at Benfica. Enzo's Luis... What's his first name? Florentino Luis as a sitter, and Enzo was the guy...
They played a double pivot there as well.
And the thing with Ugarte that I noticed is he can actually, if he needs to, he can progress and carry the ball and all, which I didn't think he could.
I'm just saying, if we're looking for that kind of midfielder, why not go for that from Spanish league? What's his name? Zubimendi.
I'm happy to. This is the thing with the DM spot is I'm happy with like most of the guys we're looking at as long as we get one of them.
Well, we're definitely not getting one.
The thing is, I will trust Benfica. I will trust the Portuguese league to transition into the Premier League more than I will transition.
Yeah. Now, what is that sound?
What is that noise?
Background noise, my man.
Rodrigo washing the floors.
Sound like someone had sheep in the background.
Said sheep.
It was either sheep or a vibrator or something. I don't know.
Just guess what's gonna come up on the screen in a second when you say
yes, Jesus Christ.
What about Arsenal, man? Taking Mount and Rice. What the hell?
Yeah. We didn't even get onto the Mason Mount discussion. How's everyone feeling about Mason Mount to Arsenal?
You can't sell him to Arsenal. 100 million minimum.
We can't sell him. I will actually. I just want to see the tears of Johnny. Send it his proper Chelsea if he goes to Arsenal.
FC stream with Rice and Mount there. Oh my god!
Surely Arsenal.
That's the only thing I want to see. Like, how are you gonna defend the proper Chelsea then? If
120 million on Rice,
oh,
and
fucking
60, 70 on Mount, they can't do that. Surely.
Fucking Chelsea lads. What you said?
Yeah, I'm calm with like him. I'm calm with him leaving. I'm just like the whole Arsenal thing. We're getting both of them. I'm a bit like unsure about. I don't think Mount's going to start. I do not think Mount's going to start. Their midfield three will be if all of those guys go, it'll be Partey, Rice, and Ødegaard will be the three.
And that's a quality midfield.
That's a quality midfield. I'd say of the two, I'm more worried about Rice going there than Mount.
Me too. Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't think Mount can do the stuff that Xhaka has done. Xhaka's been underrated this season and what he's done for them. Mount can't do the same thing. He can't do the same thing.
Definitely can't do the passing.
It's not that. I don't think he can cover the space because what Xhaka does is he covers the space that's vacated by Zinchenko when Zinchenko pushes.
Defensively,
Rice,
about,
I don't think Mount can do that.
I think that's what they're getting Rice for.
Why are we? I know some of you on here don't like Rice, but I've wanted him for 2-3. I don't understand why we're not pushing it out for Rice.
I think
because he doesn't want to come here. He actually doesn't want to come here.
It's not. I think
that's
it's
cap, man. That's cap.
I think it's genuinely price. I genuinely think it's the price.
Yeah, I think it's because we need other things.
Yeah,
we have to prioritize
for Xhaka if he goes there.
I think Rice is the replacement for Xhaka.
No. Rice is replacement for what's his name, Partey or Jorginho.
Because they will because as long as he's still Partey still there, he will play with Rice.
That's what I'm saying. Partey and Rice and what's his name and Mount. Is
So
Mount is going to play instead of Xhaka. What are you talking about?
No, you're the one that don't understand.
Rice and Ødegaard is going to be.
They'll play both Partey and Rice in the same team.
And then Ødegaard is the third.
Yeah, exactly. So that means Rice is replacing Xhaka.
Oh, you're talking about 450.
I don't know, but I don't. Like Scott said, I'm more worried about Rice going to Arsenal than I am Mount.
But that's the thing. Rice is a good
would
player.
you be?
Price. It's literally just the price is the problem.
Would you be? Yeah, but Scott, you see us. We're talking about the price. Would you be worried if he goes to Arsenal, say 100 million, and we get Lavia and Ugarte, for example, for the same price?
No.
No, that's a different story then.
Yeah, that's a different story.
If they get right,
two quality midfielders for the same price we would have spent on Rice. Also, the difference between the two and the thing that makes it slightly okay for me with the Rice thing is if they spend 100 mil on Rice, that's their budget for the summer done.
That's why I can't see them getting both. That's what I'm saying.
I was going to say they might have enough for one more player, depending on outgoings for them, they might have enough for one more player in Mount or whoever, but that's their summer window done. And that's not enough, I think, for them to challenge for the league next season with also trying to contend with the Champions League.
Yeah, because they need depth at the back.
I think for what we need, I don't know. Rice himself, yeah, I read somewhere he's saying he sees himself as a box-to-box, blah, blah, blah. But for what we need, because if you play Rice and Enzo, Rice is going to still leave Enzo alone and go on his galloping runs and trying to...
I think Rice and Enzo will work. Like I think Rice can be disciplined at times. I don't think he's disciplined enough to be a sitting six, but he won't have to be. But again, it's just for me with the Rice thing, it's two things. It's the money and it's the fan base. But like the fan base is what
you
it is.
You think it's the money because obviously we need more. We need a 9 as well.
Yeah,
obviously prioritising it.
Like,
yeah,
we need more than just Rice. Like we need more than just a DM. Like if all we had to do was get a DM, then I think the conversations about Rice are a bit easier to kind of.
Yeah, but we need to put in our head as well. Declan Rice, right now, when he leaves West Ham, he has to be sure to go play Champions League. Because when he's looking at us. Like, look at us, we are a mess. We have to look at our situation as well. We're a complete mess. I don't think Rice will come. Even if let's say we put 100 million.
I think Rice is gonna go more chances to Man United than Arsenal. Actually, to be fair, Arsenal ain't paying that amount of money. If that's true, how much they want, and they will not budge, I don't see them.
That's what I thought, Alex. But what's his name? The only person I really listened to, I know it's all like speculation, but Fabrizio said that they are willing to pay him up to like 300k a week, and they're preparing their first bid of 90 million.
I mean, they were willing to pay.
That's what they said about all the signings,
I
man. But I don't know. It's
Caicedo and Ugarte, you can get for what 30 million more, the price of Rice.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Again, with this Caicedo thing, I don't think he's going to go for as much as people think. I really don't.
Same thing.
Okay, well,
I don't think he's going to go as much because everyone.
Case scenario.
There was a January transfer window late in it.
It was literally a week, like less than a week or a week before it closed. It was January.
It was days.
Yeah. I might have been wrong then. Yeah. It was days before it closed. It was like they had no chance to replace him. Like, look at what they did with Bissouma. I swear Bissouma was like, obviously there was other things, but from a like other perspective, wasn't he like valued at like 60 million? He went for like 30 something.
He's not even playing in the midfield anymore. He plays on the left side. That's
the hype for Bissouma.
They already have replacement for him.
Yeah, but
and that replacement's already playing it.
Yeah, like they got Caicedo as a replacement for Bissouma, and then they've already got guys in. I don't know whether he will play there or not, but they've got like Gilmore and they've got that Swedish guy. I can't remember his name.
And they also have the guy from Dortmund.
I think he'll go about.
They're getting Dahoud in as well. Like they've got guys to replace him, and it's like I'm not saying he'll go for cheap, but I'm saying like 50 to 60 mil. I would not be.
50 to 60. I think. Another thing, people forget that Chukwuemeka is what's his name. The other guy is interested in the other team is interested in Chukwuemeka. Yeah. No, they said the Colwill too, but I'll say Colwill is higher value, more important for Chelsea than Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, and Colwill's further along with his development as well.
He's further along, and he is a higher value.
To not ditch on Chukwuemeka, I'm saying that's the type of player that we actually don't need versus the type of players that we need.
If you could try and get rid of someone, if you're going to do that, I don't know if they buy it, but if you could get rid of Gallagher in that would be.
I don't think Gallagher will want to go. Gallagher thinks he's better than them, but I
mean, he said he wanted a top 6 team, and they are.
Well, technically, yes.
Top 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will drive.
I know what you meant.
I'm trying to Uber for Gallagher.
I'm trying to get this motherfucker out of my club any way possible, man.
I don't know. I think Gallagher's one of them.
One of the top 6 in the championship, bro. Is whatever it takes.
Because he's a Chelsea fan. I don't see him leaving. You have to force him out.
Gallagher?
Yeah, Gallagher. Yeah, you have to force him out. He's one of them kids. This is his dream. He's living his dream, like to play for.
Living our fucking nightmare.
Good for him, my friend. I don't care.
Yeah. I heard there's another name. I heard Yusuf Fofana.
You keep bringing him up.
I've heard his name, but I don't know him.
Because obviously Lawrence. What's the guy? Lawrence. What's his name? The director.
Oh no, Lawrence Stewart.
Yeah. So obviously he recruited by Chile, and apparently they were also looking at Yusuf Fofana.
That makes sense. Played for his previous club.
Yeah. And Disasi, but I don't know. We're not gonna go for another centre back.
We don't need to have a fucking centre back. Jesus.
I hear Fafana and the I always forget his name. Turam, the giant. I always hear them two names.
Yeah, Turam. I think Turam's one if we can get. Yes,
he's
please.
the giant. 6'4".
Yes, please.
Yeah, he's 6'4", and apparently he's really mobile as well.
He's been incredible this season as well.
We lack height in our team, especially in midfield. So to get someone like that, it's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, from set plays that could be good.
Yeah.
But can you imagine we get Caicedo and Ugarte for cheaper or same price that Arsenal get Rice?
That'd be brilliant business. That'd be
big quality.
Is it realistic though? Is it realistic?
No, I don't think it is. I think we're only getting one midfielder. I think, depending on how good.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting one midfielder as well, just because of other people we need. And it would have, as I said, as Rodrigo said, it depends on outgoings. Because say, for example, we get rid of like most of our midfielders, like Kovacic goes, Gallagher goes, Loftus-Cheek's going, you loan out Casado, Santos, and Chukwuemeka, then we need another midfielder.
We need another one, yeah.
And it also depends on what happens with Kante, because he still hasn't signed, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was about to say, because that one stage was reported again as done, basically, wasn't it? Now it's been quiet.
I'm just annoyed. Posh.
Anyone Di Maria on free?
No. Yes, I would.
I think I would. You know, even though I said what I said about Neymar the other day and his age on a free. Oh, Di Maria is still presses like a madman and all.
I just need somebody more. How you say it? More.
Hasn't he signed the new deal at Juventus,
experience in that wing situation with. With what's his name?
What does
Ukrainian kid.
He plays on the right, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays on the
right. Okay. Yeah, why not? It's the same thing with Dybala last summer. I wish we signed them, but then again,
Dybala's one. His release clause is so low.
Isn't it different for English and Italian clubs?
Yeah, it is. But Italian clubs is more expensive.
Yeah.
That's actually stupid because Italian clubs don't have money. Yeah. What about striker Vlahovic?
Yeah,
what do you guys think about those links?
Link with him.
Just someone.
Wait, complete random. Talking of strikers, I was watching an old stream last night, Scott, and you was banging on about Ivan Toney. I think this was after we lost to Leicester in the cup final, and you were saying about going to get Toney then for like 20 million.
Bro, I said about when I was on the Toney train for when he came up from the Championship.
Yeah.
There are a few players, some players I got very, very wrong. Lukaku being one of them. There are a few players that I can say I got very right.
You were backing Lukaku?
Yeah, I backed Lukaku during that. You remember that Lukaku Haaland thing? I was one of the people that backed Lukaku. That's Jesus. That was.
I think it was only at the time.
I was opposite. I did not want Toney, and then I changed my mind and I want Toney.
Yeah, I've always liked Toney as well. He's a quality player.
Yeah.
Danish Maldini in the chat. Who is RKM? Because I've seen that mentioned too. Well, I've seen his name mentioned before. Those initials mentioned before. I don't know who that is.
RKM.
I've just worked out who it is. Kolomoane. That's who it is.
Randall Kolomoane. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the French winger or striker.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so expensive. He would be enough on that's like 100 bill.
I see Vlahovic going to Bayern.
Yeah, that's what I think. Rodrigo going on.
Yeah, I think the same actually. I think he'll go Bayern.
We probably gonna end up. What about the Nigerian kid that said he doesn't want to go to Arsenal because they're not serious about
what Nigerian? What, the one we bought? The Whisper?
No, Gift Orban. He plays in Belgium.
I'd take him. His career has been insane. I'd take him, but he's very young. But apparently, from the research I've done on him, he's got that hunger, and his mentality's top tier. But yeah, he's only had I want to say he's had 3 years of professional football or something like that. Not even that.
Because I'm scared of Osimhen. I'm scared of taking another gamble on 120.
He's the one because Tony's not realistic now. He's the one that I want is
Osimhen. I don't know.
The only thing I don't like about
is Vlahovic actually linked to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Bayern Munich and Man United and Chelsea are the three clubs being linked to him.
Yeah.
They need a striker and Bayern Munich. They ain't got
Bayern
nine, have
Munich, they need a striker. I think
Well, they
Tuchel.
Don't sleep on
Tuchel
Lukaku
promoting.
return, man.
No, what about Havertz? He
No,
likes Havertz.
they don't want him. Tuchel, come, it's Tuchel. He's seen advert. He doesn't want him. Apparently, he came in conversation at Bayern, but they're not looking at him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because there's PSG, Man United, Chelsea, Bayern, maybe Madrid. They're all looking for strikers, and they all.
Don't sleep on Lukaku, man.
Yeah, I don't think Lukaku.
Why? I don't understand, bro. The
Fuck
guy's
Lukaku, man.
Why do you want Lukaku coming back?
Because I still think he's a good
Moya,
player.
you freaking fraud, man.
But yeah, why do you want Lukaku coming back? Why do you want that chaos?
What's up with chaos, man? He'll pattern up, man. Don't worry.
He'll pattern up.
Because, I can explain. Because the only reason he wants it, there's a
don't
chance of
mention Ziyech,
Habibi
man.
will stay because we're best
my
friends.
days.
We're Chuckle brothers.
Yeah, they would have rats together.
Lukaku looks at him like, look how skinny I could be. And the guy on the right is going to say, look how big I could be.
Oh, man. Listen. We got not a lot of options, man. We haven't got a lot of options.
There's like Swedish kid, Danish kid, Hoyland.
Yeah,
I want
Atalanta.
Madueke to start every game next season as long as Ziyech is leaving.
Oh, I heard
Well,
Ziyech
Ziyech is
leaving.
leaving.
What are we saying? Get rid.
Oh, my days, bro.
To be fair, like what I say about the striker market is I say it's similar to the DM market in terms of there are so many options out there. Like you've got the top tier in terms of the expensive, like Osimhen. You've got kind of in the middle guys who you might have to take a punt on, like Vlahovic, or you've got the young guys who like are unknowns but could be good in terms of likes of Orban or the likes of who else just got brought up? Someone else.
Moani.
Yeah, like Hoyland, for example. So like there's the striker market I think is massive. It's just like
Openda in
what
France.
club
It's massive. I don't think it's massive. I don't
I
actually
think it's
see no
massive.
good
It's
strikers.
It's not at all. It's not
I
at
think
all.
the striker market is massive depending on what teams are
What are you
looking
looking
for.
exactly?
Like, if you're looking for elite level strikers, yeah, there's
Elite,
not
there's
that many.
many.
But yeah, it
What
depends
about
if you're
that kid
if
from City? What about that kid from City? I heard he ain't happy.
Who, Alvarez?
Alvarez.
Yeah.
If
No
Alvarez
chance.
is wanting to leave, go and get him. Like
Yeah, but
fucking go and
he
get
just
him.
had a
He's
new
already signed a
contract, bro.
contract.
Yeah, he just had a new deal.
Yeah. There's a guy in France called Openda.
Yeah, Openda.
He's-
Openda would be. That is an interesting shout. To be fair, like
Openda, I've never heard of him.
he's destroyed. So the team he plays for, Lons, just finished second, I think.
Oh, I know that. I've seen that they've had a really good season. Yeah.
Yeah, he runs the channel like a madman. If you want someone to press, he runs the channel.
You know, rather some guy called Ponda instead of Lukaku, bro. Have some shit.
Openda. And yes, I would.
I'd rather have anyone than fucking Lukaku.
He stands here.
I'll work Fraser up. Alvarez is happy.
Fraser, Alvarez could be a lot happier at Chelsea. Please.
Yeah, 100%.
Please, I'm begging
Also,
you. Please.
Sean, is that true? I must have missed that. Did people not want Alvarez last show?
Last show?
Whoa.
Who said
What
they
do you
didn't want
mean?
Alvarez?
I don't remember Alvarez.
Please elaborate on that, please, because if there was people that said that, I need to cook them. How are you not
Yeah,
watching?
yeah. I need names because
I need names. Bro. I will cook them. A cooking will happen live on.
I don't
Like,
like.
how
I
you
don't like. I
You
don't like.
want a World Cup winner who was key for his team winning the World Cup. Are you fucking stupid?
I don't like Alvarez in the sense that he's not picking up this bad habit of scoring.
And now you see what
You
I'm
don't like Alvarez?
You didn't listen
You
to
see
what
what I mean when I say Rodrigo with his
no,
eyes?
No, you see, listen to Alex.
You see
didn't
what
even
I mean
listen
when
to us.
you trust
come on,
Rodrigo's eyes?
No,
He's
listen.
on fraud. He's on fraud watch, man.
You didn't listen to what I just said. Come on. You didn't listen to what I just
Rodrigo,
said.
are you cross-eyed?
No. Don't, come on. Don't be silly.
Alphabet people.
Listen to what I just said. I said I don't like Alvarez because he's picking up a bad habit of scoring against us. That's literally what I said.
Yeah, but hold on a second. That's the dumbest thing to say because Chelsea.
It's not. I don't like a player.
Listen.
Chelsea
is known to buy a player that scored against them,
like Fernando Torres.
Fernando Torres, like Lukaku.
No. When I say I don't like, it's like Come on, you don't like a
Because,
rival
yeah.
player that keeps scoring against us. It's like when Arsenal, when we had Drogba, he kept scoring against Arsenal. So that's what I mean. It's not like I don't think he's a good player. He doesn't have no. I'm saying he has this bad habit. Keep scoring against us like Aguero had. I
that's 'cause
hated
they're
Aguero.
fucking
Every
quality
time we
bowlers,
played
that's
them, it was
I'd say
score.
I'd have taken Aguero in a heartbeat in his football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could
of
have.
course I
We,
would take
we,
him in a heartbeat, but I'm
we
just
tried to
saying.
get Aguero and we chose
What's-
Torres.
I'm
So
just
what's
saying
his
he's
name?
one of the players you
Trying to-
hate when you see on the starting lineup. You're like, oh, he's gonna score again.
Mhm.
It's
I was
inevitable.
you trying to convince me against Alvarez or for Alvarez? Because you're doing a really good job.
No,
of
no,
convincing
no,
me.
no. I'm
You
convinced.
just
No,
keep
no, I'm not
talking.
convinced you about anything. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the fact that he keeps scoring against us
do you remember that January transfer window? We bid for Diego Godin and Aguero at the same
for
time.
50 million. We should have just.
Could have had Gothi as well.
Yeah, and then we went and brought Torres in the same January window.
We didn't. I think Atletico wanted more money.
He won us the Champions League, man. Oh,
Don't get me wrong, Torres at the time I was absolutely buzzing for, but fuck. Yeah, and he done all right. He won us got the goal against Barcelona.
I
which
don't
everyone
think
loved.
Alvarez likes the life in Manchester. He said it's
He
dumb.
needs
Even
to
to go, even
go to
when
London.
they going
Come to
out,
London, yeah.
when they went out at night, there's the guy who just literally left in pajamas and went in downtown.
what?
I was-
Hey!
I
This
was-
Manchester's slander will not be accepted.
I hate Manchester. I can't lie. Sorry, Victor. I do not like Manchester.
It's a good night out.
What's this?
It's a good night out.
No.
Yeah, people dressed as a pajamas. People wear makeup.
Yeah, it's just comfortable, man.
Yeah.
You want to be
Yeah.
comfortable.
We got a bigger fish to fry. Can you imagine that
big up
guy actually
Professor
made
the
the
Pig.
that guy?
Saying,
He made the shirt. He made the what's the name? What's the Tottenham fan? He made the t-shirts. Says we got a bigger
Expressions.
fish to fry.
Expressions.
Yes, Expressions made the t-shirts. We got a bigger fish to fry and sells them. He brought a casket to the FTV.
that was unbelievable, bruv. Unbelievable.
Casket, man. First of all, he needed enough extra large to bury what's his name?
Robbie.
That's just rude.
The only thing that fits in that casket is Robbie right by.
That's just rude.
That
Okay.
is.
Sue me.
Fucking mad.
Oh dear. We got Professor King saying, "What age was Mikel starting at
I think he
Chelsea?"
was
No
18,
idea.
wasn't he?
Was he?
I think he was 18, yeah. When we got
Yeah, he was coming as a sub. Don't.
Allegedly.
started?
18 allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh, I thought you meant when we
Yeah.
signed him.
36.
Because we got it from, what was it?
Yeah, he would have been
Lille
about 20, 21, around that age.
Yeah.
He actually signed for Man United, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he signed for United. Yeah,
Was meant to, yeah.
No,
I
He
think
did.
I think
He even took
He
pictures.
signed the
Oh,
contract.
he actually signed.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
he
I
ripped
think
it.
so.
There's a 2-hour policy. You can change your mind for 2 hours in 2 hours. So he did.
Took pictures as well.
I'm
with
joking.
Fergie.
I'm joking. By the way, don't.
Try before you buy. That's all.
Yeah, it's not the dealership when you drive the car out of the parking lot and it's automatically 30% less value.
Mikel was another player that got slated by Chelsea fans. He was quality.
Yeah, he was. I remember.
Yeah,
They used
none
to
of
hate
you watched them. Come on,
They used to say, "Oh, he passed
you were
sideways."
swimming in your
he passed
daddy's balls
sideways.
when then, man.
Not me. I was there watching.
No,
him.
that's when I first went to Chelsea. I just didn't have the TV channels to watch live games, so I needed match of the day. But,
Yeah, I used to go on a lot of Chelsea
didn't see a lot of
forums,
him.
Chelsea forums online.
Of course.
Because before YouTube became big. And
Oh, Moya.
19 years
Yeah,
old. All right,
Moya.
blessed for that, DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some chest today, Moya, aren't you?
It's just not a piss take thing.
Hey, Moyo,
just had
there's
it.
room, bro. There's room
Yeah,
in the end.
he's on that Nigerian.
Mikel actually played as a 10 for Nigeria and all.
Yeah.
yeah, he was a 10. Mourinho.
He was the number 10 as
He
well.
was a 10, yeah.
Was he that?
He
number
not
10, yeah.
he nutmegged
That's
Messi and
number
scored
10
the goal.
Oh, yeah, shirt number. Yeah.
He nutmegged Messi and scored the goal and win
They are
one of those
under.
tournaments.
Yeah,
Was such a quality player, Mikel.
What a player, man. What a player.
yeah. I think people only start to appreciate Mikel more later on in his career.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players like that though. Like Carrick is another one that I feel like people appreciated him as a player a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'd say players outside of United appreciated him a lot more. Like since he's retired.
Mhm. One player that I'll bring back in a heartbeat is Essien.
Essien's probably my favourite.
He's my favourite.
I think Caicedo remind me so much of Essien, so much.
Essien was a fucking beast.
The Bison.
His goal against Barcelona and all in that fucking game where we got robbed.
Yeah, the Champions League final.
He kind of shanked it a little bit, you know, like it wasn't like a proper strike. He kind of
and his goal against Arsenal with the 1-1. I think it was 1-1.
I think his best game was a Champions League final. He played right back and locked Ronaldo the whole game.
Yeah, and he still scored.
Ronaldo is 6 or 7. I remember that. I do remember a lot of that.
What's his name? Rudiger remind me of Essien's tackles, 2-foot tackles, the way he goes into the tackles.
Oh, in tackling, yeah, because in terms of personality, there's nothing I like. Essien was very quiet.
Yeah. Until he got on the
way he tackles.
Yeah.
So you have a problem with your ears now too?
No, because you started, you took like 30 seconds, you said, oh, Rudiger remind me of Essien, and then you stopped. So I fill in the blank. Fill the blank in your brain, man. Fill those blanks first. No, it's you that needed. It's you that needed to fill.
That midfield we had then is a bit different to our midfield now, isn't it?
Oh my Lord. Yeah, don't shoot me, man. I'm not one of your squirrels.
Ramirez is the one that I miss.
He was quality and all.
Yeah.
Absolute engine.
When he was going around those sticks, he looked like what's his name? That Tintin man. You remember that guy, that courteous from South Africa that shot his wife through the door? Tintin man, the guy without the legs.
Oscar
Pistorius.
Yeah, Pistorius.
You should hear what he calls Stephen Hawking if you think that's bad.
No, I know it's bad, but like, you're fucking.
Who's Stephen Hawking? The guy that chills in the chair.
You know that guy.
Rest in peace.
He said it was an accident. There was more than that. You say he was a robot or something.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Guy that chills in the chair.
That mysterious guy apparently said it was an accident. The guy had time to put his legs on.
What, the Oscar Pistorius? I remember watching all that trial, man. I was well engrossed in that.
I wasn't. The only thing I was roasted was when Cat Williams saying like Tintin man.
Look. I got a meeting in 10 minutes. I just want to come on here and remind everybody, Alex, is that R word. Just to make sure everybody remembers, Alex is an R word. You know what to say.
What?
Russian.
R word?
Russian. He's Russian. He's Russian.
Oh. Because the R word.
That's a thin line. That's a thin line.
Rodrigo, were you about to explain that joke?
I know.
What R word were you thinking about, Rodrigo?
I was thinking about rappers as a hip hop.
Oh, you're on the thin line there.
Terrible.
The worst Nigerian in the world, man. You're on the thin.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, out of context, wherever you are, bro. That one's for you.
Fuck you, man.
Man, I've been watching you funny today, Alex, going after one Nigerian after the other.
By the way, we're both English.
Well, you know, their blood's Nigerian, so.
That blood is not pours on the flag.
Exactly. So Moyo's been actually in R then, because
you see what I'm saying, Moya? You're
I'm not Russian.
Because they're black, you're assuming they're not English. Yeah, is that? Yeah. Get him, Alex. Get him. Yeah.
Yes, Moya. You are the worst.
You are
fake Nigerian.
Wait.
So
you're telling me that they're English?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay.
They're proud of it as well because they play.
All right, I guess
so
Alex is not an. I guess Alex is not an R word.
Big up Alex saying, "Don't worry, Alex, you're my favorite R word, bro."
What did you just started? You fucking.
Oh,
Everyone's gonna
wow.
be on to you. Hey, my favorite R word. What are you telling me, bro? You all good? You all good?
Oh my
We
god.
endorsing that
Freaking
now.
hell, yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Hey, like, you lot
You
made
don't
it a
even
thing.
know
That
what you
weren't
just
me,
started.
innit? That weren't me.
You're
No,
gonna deny
guys.
someone's country because it's
Alex is not an R word. He's actually from Ukraine. Like his blood is
I'm not from
Ukrainian.
Ukraine.
Yeah, so he's half R, half.
I'm
half
half and a half, man. My mom is from Ukraine.
Oh,
My dad
okay.
is actually Romanian. I'm kind of gypsy, but I don't
Oh,
look
so
like.
you're a
My
triple.
dad is
enough
regular
R,
You're
then.
Romanian.
Russian,
Yeah.
you're Romanian, and you're
No, you fuck. Listen, you don't know history. That's like
Scott heard what
I was born in Soviet Union. This country doesn't exist.
All right, just pick a side, Alex. Just pick a side.
Yeah. You should be one that to tell me. Now. You think that I was insulting Nigerians with those are English?
Those guys
Yeah.
are Nigerian, man.
They're not
They don't
Nigerian.
have a choice.
They have a
They don't have a
choice.
choice.
They
I
proud
think they actually you can actually question the choice, but they pick the choice.
Yeah. So you're gonna deny someone's nationality now, yeah? Because he's black.
Oh, I'm not denying it, but you know, he can't let go
Exactly.
of his
What Jack Nipper.
Nigerianism.
I'm actually
Are you-
American now. Exactly.
Exactly.
You're not different
He's
from
he's a good old A word boy.
You're not different from the
Fuck.
BNP party.
Oh my
That's exactly what the BNP party in UKIP will say.
Hey, Alex, you called me West Virginian, so I'm just letting it all out.
I didn't call you. That's Jimmy called you.
Oh,
I called you
You
Mountain Boy, Mountain Dew Boy.
Oh my gosh. Right.
Happening, bro.
If I'm
Oh.
an R word, you an N word.
talking about Oi,
yo.
oi.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nigerian.
Alex been thinking about that for the last. Alex been thinking about that for the last
Oh
10 minutes.
my god.
And he's
Nigerian.
Context.
Yo, clip that, bro. Oh my days.
No, that's a
Just
good
like
one,
I'm
actually.
Russian and R
That's a
word,
good one.
UN is
I'm not even
Nigerian.
gonna lie. Alex is sitting on that one for a while. He's like, you know what? Screw it.
Talking about our stuff. Do you think we have a chance for Vinnie?
What a way to kill the fun part of the stream.
Maybe
What?
Vinnie
What?
goes.
Rodrigo's like, speaking of N words. But you guys know what happened over the weekend, right?
But for anyone who's just hopped into the stream, it's not what you think it is.
Trust me, guys. We all love each other here. We accept each other.
Yeah, I don't love
Except Carney
Moya
for being
I need
Nigerian.
the break from Moya for 2 weeks before I like him again.
Oh my
See that
God.
says chill, Alex. You're about to get Lewis strike 2 and 3, bruv. We'll be good. We'll be good, bro.
You can't cancel Lewis, man. He's uncancelable.
Yeah, we beat the shotty. We'll beat anything, man. We'll beat anything.
It's fine. I'm a proud N-word guy anyway. I'm proud of it. Proud of it.
Which one?
I'm proud R word too.
Both.
I said which one? I think that was good.
Yeah,
he whispered
there's
that
two different
word.
ones, man. There's two different ones.
Who said which one?
We are fucking moonwalking on that thin line, and we still ain't split.
No, wait. They ain't never get cancelled, man. We beat the allegations time ago.
Oh, fuck.
This is why you
Wow.
sub people. This is why you sub.
Besides,
Exactly.
if YouTube has any questions, they can look at my Abby. I'm not even black, so you know.
Well, you sound like you're from West Virginia, so never mind.
Oh man.
Damn.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Right.
If you might think we're bad, you might have heard jazz, but that's a topic for another day.
Oh yeah, no, Jez is just a whole nother level of tap.
That doesn't
So
surprise me.
yeah, that's just a fucking madness. Right, we do have to. Oh wait, before we do that, Jimmy's back in. Yes, Jimmy, what are you saying, bro?
Uh-oh.
Oh my days.
Yo,
Oh shit!
Did you hear that conversation for the past 10 minutes, Jimmy? You
no,
decided-
actually, just no. My phone had actually messed up. I just turned it back on. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, we were just
Okay.
talking about our favorite R words and N words. Nothing
Yeah.
too big. Nothing too big.
Nothing.
Moya
Oh.
called me Alex as an R word, Russian, and I called Moya as an N word, Nigerian.
Works out. Works out.
I can get with that. I can get with that, man.
Yeah, that's a handshake at the end of the day.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Rodrigo's laugh does me.
For some reason, the damn battery on my phone keep overheating. I don't know what's going on.
It's the StreamYard. It happens. It's actually
Oh,
happens. on the
StreamYard
purpose.
takes
Yes.
up that much? Damn.
Yes,
Jesus
it does.
Christ. Yeah, my phone was about to explode. I said, hold on, let me get off this.
I seriously think we need to try for Vinnie. Put a cheeky 80 million, see what Madrid, if Madrid gets.
What with Vinnie
80
Jones?
million for Vinny.
I actually don't think he wants to
Yeah,
leave.
but we will stop Chukwuemeka. What's his name? Madueke's
I don't.
Madueke or Mudrik's progress. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mudrik, start learning Chinese, man. Start learning Chinese.
Back into the defense of Ukraine, is it?
Yeah.
Back in the trenches.
Hey, start learning target practice, my friend.
Oh my lord! He's barely learned English yet. You're gonna send him back to learn Chinese. Yeah.
Oh my word!
Oh.
Gonna have to work on his
Send
shooting.
Madueke back to defend. By the way, what happened to Vinny is sad, man.
It's crazy, man. Oh.
I see it. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
No, I'm just from Real Madrid. Real Madrid, the club himself.
Yeah, but
And
did you
the
see
players,
what?
they didn't help him either.
Did you see
No.
what Valencia president said?
Yeah, they don't help them either. The league doesn't support them. What did he actually say? I didn't read it.
I
but
think
I
he
heard
said something like none of it's wrong. How dare you call all our fans racist or something like that?
Yeah.
That's
And then the president of the league said, "Yeah, we sat 2 meetings and you never turn up to discuss these sort of issues." Like,
And then didn't Vinny get sent off?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and even that red card, that was a read because the other guy had him on a lock.
I was gonna say, did you see why he got sent off? Because he hit someone in the face that had him in a chokehold.
Headlock.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
It wasn't a
He
headlock.
got
It was
the
a
red
chokehold,
card.
bro.
It was
Bro, it was
chocolate,
a chokehold, my friend. Like it was an MMA move, bro. Like he choked him out as they hit
In
him.
the United States, only police allowed to do that.
Fuck's sake.
Instead, they used a VAR angle to find anything to send Vinicius off.
No, the VAR didn't even go back enough. The VAR literally only focused on him hitting the guy in the face. They didn't go back.
He's he said he's made like reports of like 7-8 times and nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, this is at least the 4th different time, like major time it's happened this season. Because they had the one at Atletico Madrid where they like
had the news.
Yeah.
No,
they goal of him like on a bridge.
There's been 9 incidents of racism this year in La Liga, and 8 of them were against Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior, yeah.
I have to say, the Valencia keeper is unbelievable. We need to sign him.
Damn,
How
you
the hell
switched
you go there?
conversation.
Rodrigo wants to sign everyone, man.
Rodrigo's like, screw them N-words.
This guy Rodrigo, you want to sign everyone? What's going on, man?
No, I was scouting him. I was scouting the Valencia keeper because we were linked to him. He was.
I thought you were scouting Vinnie.
unbelievable. Mama
Damn, Rodrigo. Damn.
Or something.
You cross-eye. You can't hear shit. And you are a freaking driver for a living, man.
What, Rodrigo's cross-eyed?
I was like, forget all the rest of stuff. I'm interested in the Valencia keeper.
Nah, your transitions are as worse as Gallagher's. You transition.
Well, technically worse than in the Chalaba last game. Rodrigo moving like Prime Fatur.
I did see this tweet from Pies, which I don't know if it's true or not, but
Rodrigo doesn't even identify.
Tuchel has recommended Kovacic as Tuchel has recommended Kovacic as a 6 for Bayern, but the bosses are not.
Bro, his
Bye.
talent-
Please
bro,
be convinced and take that guy.
Please.
Bro, this guy should be nowhere near transfers ever again. This guy's like even his talent ID. His ID of where players are meant to play is awful.
Yeah,
So-
Kovacic is not fit.
This is the same dude who thought Gallagher was like Kante.
Hold on, wait. Are we gonna?
What are you doing?
We got Super Tommy Tuchel lovers. He's bottling the league.
Is there
Remember
one more
weeks
game
ago?
left, isn't there?
Remember weeks ago when I said he was losing it and people say, "Oh, wah, 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 wah." He's about to bottle the fucking league. He got there. He got them taken out of the cup that they was in. They got boot bounced. Champions League boot bounced, and now he's about to bottle the fucking league. That's a triple.
Jimmy, why is your agenda against Tuchel, man? What has he done to you?
Oh dear.
What is he? He's what he done to Bayern. He ain't done shit to me. But what he done to Bayern
what
is
do you care?
criminal.
Yeah, who cares what it does to Bayern? Leave Bayern alone. Fuck Bayern.
Yeah, exactly.
I just said that when people,
Look,
when people,
I always
Our
said
fans were
even in
acting
the
like he was
best
the second
manager
coming.
sometimes
Thank you.
even in the best managers sometimes don't work out at the clubs that way. Like
What club
it's
is he
just
like?
sometimes it's a luck. It has to do with luck too.
So was
for
it luck
me,
that
there's-
he did well here? It looks
Yeah.
like it.
Sometimes the luck works
Okay,
because
fair
not
enough.
all the top managers walk into any teams and just do miracles. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
I
I'm
just
not
don't
from
think
there,
he's
so
the.
like, I know in America the cocaine come from South America. Where do they get the cocaine from in Germany? Anybody?
Oh,
know?
usually framed from
South
South
America.
America.
Oh, okay, but it's probably stepped on a few
They
times.
just go through what's the name? Through
Stepped on.
pork
Yeah, then
and,
it's stretched. Yeah, stepped on. Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's actually one port in. Well, why am I telling you this shit?
yeah, you're Russian. You know this.
Why am I
man.
incriminating myself online? All right.
I
Keep going,
I know
Alex.
you would know, Alex. Yeah, keep talking. What's the Albanian guy name that you got to link up with to get it?
I play the fifth. I don't know shit.
I bet you know, man.
Yeah, let us know. Just gonna pan this quickly. Right, has
By
anyone
the way,
got any-
it's in Italy.
You can't help yourself, bro.
Yeah, he couldn't. One point in Italy, huh? See, I got some friends in England, man. They was, me and them were friends, like friends. We were associates. And one day I was reading the paper, man. They got caught for like smuggling diamonds. I was like, what the what? I'm like, holy shit. 'Cause I asked them I'm like, this is what the hell they were into. I'm like, well, that's what happened when you just mind your business. You know, that's the best part about minding your business, man.
Look,
I'm like,
Jimmy, back in the days they used to being called associates. Now they are businessmen.
Yeah,
all
business,
legal
man.
Now they're
I'm
all
like-
businessmen. Like when I
Yeah,
was
these-
growing up and with my associates, they are thugs. Now they're businessmen.
Now they're businessmen. Everybody wears suits now. You got to throw your suit on.
Exactly. Now
Yep.
everybody wears suits. Nobody's doing stupid shit anymore.
These guys are smuggling diamonds. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you get into
Diamonds in the sky.
How you get into some of this shit? I don't even. How you even get into it? Smuggling diamonds. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, because
Oh, anybody see our Ajax, however you want to pronounce it? That midfielder Borussia Dortmund's about to get him.
Which one?
Alvarez. Remember Alvarez?
Oh,
Edison
interesting.
Alvarez? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Borussia Dortmund.
oh, that Mexican guy.
Yeah, the Mexican
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, I was
What's
watching.
his
I was
name?
actually
Something
Carlito
Alvarez.
wanted him. Carlito wanted him a lot. I remember.
Yeah, I was watching a Mexican show about the Mexican national team, and one guy was saying, "Oh, he should go to the Prem," and one guy was like, "No, he should go to Germany first and play a year there, play a year or two there, and then go to the Prem." And then the very next day, I started seeing those links. I was like, "Yeah, this guy is like the guy's friend." I was like, "Yeah, if he's saying he ain't ready for Chelsea, I don't think I want to see him at Chelsea either." Edison Alvarez, this is.
I just think he's too. I don't know. I watched him a couple of times, and I don't think I don't see the heart in the guy to be even like. I don't know. Maybe he checked out with Ajax, but I don't see him playing like put his heart in the team.
Yeah, I think he did check out. Apparently, he was like really upset that the move to Chelsea on the deadline day was rejected.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But
he
now we've
mentioned-
signed Enzo. Don't you think it might work? Because he's quite a good defender.
Well, now we're actually going for better targets. He was
Yeah, we
kind
actually
of
are because Ugarte is a better player. Yeah, Ugarte is definitely a better player. Well, more praise. I can't act like I know the difference between the two, but from what I see, he's definitely praised as a
I haven't
much
seen
better
nothing
player.
about him, so I haven't watched a minute with Ugarte, so I don't know. Like for me, it's probably what's his name,
Casado.
Casado.
Yeah.
I will take Casado.
Because I mean, Ugarte seems like he's
just
really
because
good
I
at what he
watch him.
does.
Back in
But
5, I'll record a video quick.
Caicedo for me seems like he can do that and more. He's just more well-rounded, especially for what we want to do, like how we want to play. I don't know, from what I hear or see about Ugarte, I don't know how good of a ball player he is. He seems like he's a good destroyer who maybe has a potential to be better on the ball, but that's just where it is now. It doesn't seem like he is a better ball player.
Didn't you said you had the meeting in 10 minutes?
10 minutes from now. I wanted to get ready. But...
you fucking liar. You just came for me to accuse me of you fuck.
Yeah, I had fun, so I had to stay a little longer.
You fuck. It will come the time and I will take you down from those Mountain Dew mountains of West Virginia. You'll see.
Mountain Dew mountains. Good one, man. Good one. I love the mountains, man. It is so flat and boring here. I mean,
yeah, there's a movie about mountains. Maybe
what, the hills?
No.
The hills have eyes or something like
it
that.
Starts with broke.
Man, that's more like Texas. Texas,
Brokeback
Arizona. Yeah, we don't.
Texas, Arizona have mountains.
They don't do that over here. They have mountains in Texas somewhere.
No, bro.
Somewhere.
Like Arizona. Arizona is a desert.
Not Arizona, but it was
But
like
Texas,
in the desert.
but
it was in the
Texas, yeah.
desert though, like kind of deserty place.
There's
I
no
never watched that
mountains.
movie. I never watched
There's
that movie. I never could bring myself to do it. Unlike
Yeah,
Alex,
bro, I think
no problem.
Brokeback Mountain was in like Montana or some shit like that. It was
Oh,
somewhere
that
up
makes more
north.
sense. That makes more sense.
North Dakota or some shit like that.
Yeah, we don't allow that.
I didn't see the movie, so I don't know why you fucking sit here act like, oh, you watched it. No, nigga, I didn't watch it. There was so much controversy around it. I have no interest in watching two cowboys
Alex
do the rodeo.
Alex was very interested in the storyline. So he went to the theaters and everything.
Like a rhinestone cowboy, man. Pay it or pay at the door. That's what I got.
Sorry, I had to step out for a second. What were you saying about your Brokeback Mountain experience, Moya?
Man. Oh, so the game is Thursday. Oh,
yeah.
Thursday. Oh, my daughter wants to go to the aquarium. We go to the aquarium Wednesday. Then want to watch the game.
Yeah,
No,
I'm going
fuck
on
that. Go
vacation
Thursday,
again,
Jimmy.
so I'm
Who cares
driving.
about
In
that game?
Ain't this sad? I'm still adjusting my life around this shit club. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fucking addicted, man.
I
It's
didn't
just
even
sad.
know that we're playing on Thursday either.
I didn't know neither. I just saw it. I just looked on. I'm on the Chelsea app. Just saw it. We played Thursday at 3:00.
Yeah, I had to explain to my
3
wife
o'clock?
why
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
it's
care,
American
even though
time.
we were getting pammed every week.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yo, it took me like
I get it.
it took me like that half a second to
Oh,
catch that.
It took me a bit too. I was like,
And
what?
it hit much harder because of that delay. Like, oh shit, I just caught that.
Like, I
Is
don't
that
have a
you,
son.
Mario?
Oh, what?
I
Moy, did you
almost
say
asked.
you're banging the fridge when Chelsea lost it?
No.
Was that you? Someone said they were banging the fridge when
No.
Banging the
they
fridge.
The last time I ever did anything like that was when Barcelona beat us in 08,
Last time you
09.
did what? Last time what?
You banged
I
the
did.
Bro, I'm interested. Where did you? Never mind. I don't even.
Wait.
wanna know.
What does bang in the fridge mean? I thought you literally
I don't know.
meant
I know.
bang
I
in the
banged my
fridge.
wife
Like,
last night. Put it like that. I hope you didn't bang the fridge.
No, I was on the stream. I don't know if
I
I
thought you
on
was
this
talking
stream.
about like out of
Like,
anger.
I
or something,
usually call
hitting
my
the
wife
fridge.
sweetie. I'd never called my wife a fridge.
Where was I? I was on the stream. Someone was mentioning
Puerto
that.
Rico, where was I? Fuck's sake.
Someone said
We
it
were
was Sage.
No, we were talking about where were you when in 2012 when we won the Champions League? Wasn't it on this stream?
Oh, that was
man.
a few days back.
Yeah, and
I
then
was listening to
you
that.
said you were banging a fridge.
Me? I wasn't even on that stream.
Banging a fridge. Was there cucumbers
No,
in that
actually,
fridge?
during the 2012 final, I was in my room because my dad caught
Banging
me
a
smoking
fridge?
weed. No, my dad caught me smoking weed like a week before, and I couldn't go anywhere. And I was supposed to be in my room studying. But I was sneaking the game. I was watching it, and after it was over, he walks in. He was like, "You were watching the game, weren't you?" I was like, "No, I don't know what happened." I had to hide my excitement. I was going nuts in there.
So hold on, wait. I'm interested. How did you get caught smoking weed?
I was smoking in my bedroom, man. I was getting
Oh, what the
defiant.
fuck? How
No,
big?
they were both at home. I used to do it all the
How
time.
secretive is this, man?
Yeah,
Smoking in your room.
how did you plan
No,
on
bro.
hiding
I
that?
just after a
You
while, I
are
just
dumb
started
as a-
getting.
as a-
I
oh.
started
getting
getting
out of
really
too
bold.
brave. Yeah,
I
too
gotta
brave.
get really
Yeah, I
bold.
understand.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah,
there,
I
and I was like,
understand.
"Don't give a damn." I was smoking, like I was puffing out of my window, but of course it's
this
gonna
is
blow right.
exactly-
Yeah, I was about to say it
This
must have
is-
been out the window, man. Yep.
Look,
I get it.
this is what my wife accused me of when I was trying to sell my boat. I put it behind the house and away from the door. I put the for sale sign. My wife was like, "Who's gonna see it? Who's gonna see you try to put the boat for sale?" She wanted me to sell the boat. I put it behind where you're supposed to stay. I put the for sale sign. Nobody can see it from the road. I know that.
Yeah, so you can't
She
fucking sell
knows
it if
that.
nobody knows.
She's like, "Who's gonna see it? Who's gonna see it? How are you gonna sell it? You're not selling it. Who's Deer's gonna buy your boat?" Same thing with what's his name with Moya. Yeah, I don't want to get caught smoking.
Yeah, you can't. Smoking inside their own house. That's brave as fuck. I would never, as a kid, ever think of that. Hell no.
You're not smoking for a recreational purpose. What other purpose was there 10 years ago?
Yeah, that young, man, you're only smoking for recreational at that young. You don't know the medicinal purposes of marijuana when you're a kid. You're just fucking trying to get high.
I mean, I wasn't that old. I wasn't.
I always
that
wonder
young.
why a lot of government make it so illegal when it actually has a lot of health benefits.
Well, you're talking to the wrong place because marijuana is legal where I live.
Yeah,
It's legal
why
now, and I
illegal?
don't even smoke.
What health
I don't even
benefits,
smoke
Rodrigo? Name
anymore.
one.
I'm not a doctor.
So why
Yeah,
you then
Dave-
provide
Dave-
from?
Yeah, David understands, man. I got killed when my dad found out. He's like, "What's that smell?" I was like, it's just some kind of cigars." He's like, "That ain't no cigar smell." Treating him like he was dumb. It made him more mad.
My dad, when my dad caught me smoking regular cigarettes outside, not inside the house, outside, he made me eat the whole pack.
Eat the fucking cigarette. Yep, that's what. I had a friend
Cigarette,
who.
the whole pack.
Oh, that's crazy. I had a friend who dad made him eat a cigarette. I said,
Damn.
"Oh, I just would.
Damn.
Man, I'd have ran away. Fuck that. Oh, cigarette."
Yes, it is, Nick. I know what's the benefits of it. I'm just trying to put this fraud cross-eye Rodrigo in this place when he makes the medical statements. He doesn't know what he's talking about. There's a plenty of benefits, but it shouldn't be used when you're young because there's also things that brain cells develop.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah,
honestly.
for a young brain that is still in development, it's
Developing.
not.
It's probably why my brother's a bit of a bloody idiot then.
Do what?
I said that probably explains why my brother's a bit of an idiot.
That you can tell you to the brother. I don't know your brother.
He's probably smarter than him.
Yeah. Anyway, no. And another thing, it's like in like a creative mind. It opens a creative mind of brain also at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like there's
Anyone
plenty
ever
of those
smoked and played soccer?
No. I've never done that.
It's
I've
kind
never
of
done that.
interesting. It's kind of interesting,
No
but it's
coke.
not good for your heart. My heart was
Yeah.
beating, but it felt good to do it. It's just like in my own world.
I'm
doing stuff.
y'all ever seen the video where Maradona was high out his mind and played that game?
No,
Yeah,
I've
like
never seen it.
yeah, like fucking 4 goals, man.
Yeah,
That shit.
but
When you watch back
how
the video,
is
you
he?
like, holy shit!
Was
It
he
makes
on
the whole.
coke?
Yeah, he was on
If
coke,
he,
and he
how
was
he can
fucking
play on
destroying
coke?
it.
On
I
coke?
have
That
no
was
idea.
weird.
Like even the pregame, he was out of his fucking mind. People was looking at him like, "What the fuck, man?" He went out there and
Metal face doom. The game's the game.
yeah,
When I
and
used to
ran
go,
around
I
like
used to
Sonic
call
the
it.
Hedgehog, man. That shit
I
was
used to
crazy.
call it the boot. Now I call it a car trunk. I used to call it football, and I call it soccer because everyone else around me does that. So I don't have a choice, really. All right, y'all. Big up. I gotta go to this dumb meeting.
Yeah.
All right, Moyo.
Tell your
Wife. His wife.
Yeah.
What do you identify as? Wife. Come on,
Yeah,
Alex.
yeah.
Get it right. Get the pronouns.
Yeah, those all the letters of the alphabet.
The middle P.
Yep. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. You enjoy it. Let's leave. Everybody leave and let Lewis stream by himself.
Yeah.
By himself. He doesn't know.
Where did he go? Oh, he said back in 5?
He said back in 5. And
He
just
said he's
everybody.
re-
When he
he said
comes
he's
back,
recording video.
nobody's here.
Yes. I'm about to eat.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
All right,
See you
Alex.
later, Alex.
Right. Oh, shit, everyone's gone. Right, yeah, we're leaving. Big up, everybody. Up the